Yes, everyone, and welcome back to the Irish Hotspur with your boy Dave, bringing you the watch along as Tottenham take on Aston Villa. As you can see, very, very interesting lineups. Just bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me on YouTube. So just bear with me 1 second now. Why are ads playing? Everyone, just hold on there 1 minute. Can someone give me a yes, big yes in the chat? Yeah, I can be heard. That's absolutely perfect. No worries at all with that now. So, of course, we go through the lineups today from Ange Postecoglou. Great changes. Very, very excited about this. I must say, of course, Guglielmo Vicario keeps his place in the squad. No doubt we're going to need some massive saves from him as the second highest save percentage in the Premier League. So we will have to rely on him today. Pedro Porro retains his place at right back. Good assist last week. Hopefully we see a lot more of that overlapping on the right-hand side. So maybe we've been missing for a little while down that side. So hopefully we see a lot more of that today. Now the big changes come across the rest of the fence. Emerson Royal stepping in at right-sided centre-back with Eric Dyer being dropped. Now, me personally, I'd love to see if that is long-term. Dyer's out completely, or whether that's sort of to do with just, today's game, tailored towards today's game with the pace that Aston Villa have. Of course, being partnered by Ben Davies, who a lot would argue was the best player on the pitch against Wolves last week. I'd argue, not exact barometer to measure Ben Davies' calibre or level against last week's performance when everyone was so bad. But he retains his place today, and hopefully he plays well. And then the big dog, Destiny Udogie, he's back. Oh, I want to dance with Udogie. He is back today, and I cannot wait to see him in action. Will definitely help us out down that side. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Bentancur and Lo, of course, take up the midfield. But is it Kulusevski or Brian Hill that's tasked to come into the middle? We know that Kulu has said before his preferred position is to play in the middle. So it'll be very interesting to see whether that is the case or not, or whether it's Brian Hill moved into that sort of creative role. Let me know in the comments who you think it is. And then on the wings, then you've got Johnson. Again, could it be Brian Hill or Kulusevski with Son leading the line? On the bench, we, of course, have Big Fake Fraser Forrester. Dorrington is on the bench, which I'm delighted about. Austin, Dyer, Skip. Who else have we got here? Højbjerg, Valise, and Donnelly. So hopefully my man Donnelly gets a chance. Now we do have the one and only Nick with us. Let's see if we can hear him. Nick, 1 2 1 2.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Yes,
you don't stop. Can you hear me?
He's got it. Come on.
All right. At least that's working, man. You know what, man? It's been a hell of a couple of weeks. I took a full vacation off of anything to do with football, man. I just wanted to decompress a little bit. My entire system blew up. I got no real microphone. Luckily, my camera's working. Everything's all over the place. Much like Tottenham's bench, I'm all at sea. But we're going to make it happen because we got Postecoglou sitting there calling the shots, and he ain't scared of nothing. You could see by this lineup how he's thinking. He wants to shake it up. He wants to bring it to Emery. Emery thinks he's got tactics. He doesn't know tactics.
Do you know what, Nick? It's one of them lineups. It sort of reinvigorates me after the 2 defeats. I was starting to question, are we coming to the same crossroads we've been here before under previous managers? And I like the fact that Postecoglou has gone for something a little bit different rather than relying on the same old guys who we know cannot do it. So absolutely buzzing with that. Just quickly to clarify, people go, hang on here. Nick's here instead of Jack. Well, the reason why is, of course, Jack went home to Seattle to spend time with family for Thanksgiving. That's what it's absolutely about. So we've drafted in Nick to do the watch along with us today to replace Jack's search and everything else that he comes with. But Nick, Emerson Royal, of course, we'll go through the lineup and then we'll welcome people in. Emerson Royal selected at right-sided centre-back. Big call by Postecoglou there, right?
I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. We've been talking about this for well over 2 seasons now, right now, that he can do a job. I've been saying, with Postecoglou's system, it's not so much, it's not the experience, it's not even the player, it's the player's attributes. It's, do they have the technical qualities to perform in that system? And Eric Dyer just doesn't have it, man. He may have experience. He may be useful in some aspects. We don't know what they are in the last couple of seasons, but he's not fit for purpose in the system. Now, Davies, he can clearly do a job. He can clearly do a job, but he's not. You can't have one center back on there. So I'm very happy with Emerson. I think it's the right call. You know what? Whether it goes forward with that, I mean, I think why not? I think right now is the litmus test. You know, this match is definitely the litmus test. I'm interested to see your thoughts on how Emery set up after we go through the lineup and whether everybody's guesses is true so far. But who else we got on here? We got Davies.
Yeah, Davies as partners in with Destiny Adoji coming back in after suspension. Just quickly on Emerson Royale, for me, I absolutely love the call. And if Emerson Royale has a great game today, that signals the end of Eric Dyer, in my opinion. So, Emerson, please, I've backed you a long time. Jack has backed you even longer. Please deliver for us today. Paul or Nick, I want to know, moving into midfield, of course, it looks like Bentancur will play a deeper role. The Salsa will play a part. This is where I'm a bit torn. Is it as is in the lineup? Kulusevski is being moved into the middle, or is Brian Hill being moved in there?
I mean, I imagine that it's actually Kulusevski. I would be very surprised if it's Hill. You know, we all talk about his stature and him getting knocked off the ball. Centrally, we haven't seen enough of it, and we're in tough times right now. So, do you really make that kind of a call? You know, I see it's Kulu. Kulu's got the hold up, man. He can hold it up. He can play a different kind of a 10 than Madison does. You know, he can do a little bit more of the Harry Kane work when, you know, providing space for other players to run him behind. You know, that's what I see. That's where I see he's good. And he's got a pass on him. So I think it's Kulu in the 10, and I think it's Hill on the wing. But which way?
Do you know
that's a question.
That's the question. Which wing? Look, if I'm going to take an educated stab, I would think Kulusevski would be the one in the middle. The midfield, Aston Villa's midfield is very combative, very, very good. And it's going to be an absolute battle in there today. And if you're looking for someone that can handle that battle, handle the physicality, throw his weight around, make things awkward, you would say it'd be more Kulusevski than maybe Brian Hill. So I agree with you. I think Kulusevski will be moved into the middle. Be interesting to see what wing Brian Hill lines up on, but this is a massive opportunity for him, right? It was come back from injury. People saying we haven't seen too much. Maybe Postecoglou doesn't fancy him. This could be the end. This is what the opportunity that someone like Brian Hill has been waiting for. Now is the time for him to take this moment. If he doesn't, I fear for his future at Tottenham Hotspur. But, you know, I've backed him for a long time. I said there's a player in there. So for me, this is, like you said, when it comes to, you know, Emerson Royale over Dyer, the litmus test. Let's see how Brian Hill Messi stands up to that. Nick, I just want to bring in just want to welcome some people in, and then we'll get into talking about Aston Villa's lineup. Big up, Mark. He says, at last, a manager that can see what a disaster Dyer is. The back line is the best we have at the moment. Absolutely spot on. Ribsy 85 says, agreed. Great sign. Come on, you Spurs. Robbie Keane says, I'm so surprised that Dyer isn't in the starting 11 today. We've got a chance to win the game. Thanks, Ange, for giving us hope. And that's exactly what I was alluding to, my man. Gives everyone fresh hope and renewed optimism. Of course, Stevie Webb saying RIP. Terry Venables, they call him Tell. Very, very sad news. Hopefully we can honor him, you know, with a win. Of course, a player at Tottenham in the 60s and then a manager late 80s, early 90s, you know, bringing an FA Cup with him as well. So hopefully we can honor him in the right way. My man, who else have we got here? Dan Davenport says, what sad news today to hear about Venables exactly. Neil Shafton says, yes, let's complain about the manager not starting a player who obviously he is probably more knowledgeable than the keyboard manager who knows more than a gaffer. Give me a break, Neil, not happy. Derek Hutchinson comes back and says, big up, Dave and Jack. Mark says, don't see anyone here questioning the manager. Seems all are happy with the selection. Absolutely. Stevie Webb also says, quite satisfied with the lineup. To be fair, it's the strongest available for Ange. Also shows we need more strength in depth. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you flat cap army. Absolutely spot on there. What's going on here? Why won't this let me? Oh, here we go. Tequila 316 says Dyer, no hope. Definitely is hope. Dark Sun G, big up Dark Sun G. Hopefully you're keeping well, my man. He says, come on, you Spurs, love the lineup. Happy to see Gio, Royale, and Bentancur. Nick gives us renewed optimism, right? A sense of, you know, that we can go in and win this. Out with the old.
Yeah, I mean, you say optimism, David, but, you know, I've been Lo Celso's biggest supporter up until about a couple of months ago when I just threw my hands up, man. I'm a little surprised that Bentoncourt in the 6. I mean, somebody's got to do it. We got a bunch of other things, to discuss about the bench. Why no Højbjerg starting? I can kind of see it. But, I really feel that, Bentoncourt may be a bit more creative than a Lo Celso right now, because he's a bit more aggressive in wanting to make things happen, where Lo Celso is more of a passenger. At least in the last couple of seasons when he's put on a Spurs shirt.
Yeah, look, he's been an absolute passenger. And look, again, it's the day of reckoning for him, the final reckoning. And if you want me to be brutally honest, you look at the impact that Maddison has had over 12 games compared to Lo Celso's 4.5 years. Nowhere near good enough. And I think he's let every Spurs fan down. So for me, he owes us a massive performance then. And I want to see it. If not, I'll completely wash my hands with him and he can go. Big test for him today. But Dark Sun G, my man, Ange Postecoglou definitely delivers us a bit of hope heading into the game. Let's welcome in a few more people. Shem Tan says, come on, you Spurs, hoping for a good game. Our front three very worried about having no centre-backs in the back line and no defensive mids. Look, good point. Let's see how we get on, Shem Tan. Sean D says, the lineup put a spring in my step, win or lose. I love the direction. Come on, Gail. Absolutely love that. Big up, Shawnee D. Good evening or good afternoon, Lisa. Oh, big up, David and Jack. Good morning, afternoon. We're back. Come on, you Spurs, 2-2. Captain Grandma, Ange, genius or lunatic, whatever he is, I love it. I would say a bit of both, to be honest with you. Every genius has that bit of lunacy in them, is what I say. Nick Darkson G also says 11 p.m. kickoff here. Let's win today since the Blues lost. What time is it for you, Nick?
Buddy, it's just about to hit 9 a.m., man. 9 a.m. So not too early, man. It's a decent hour. It's a civilized hour. And I just saw the networks have the lineups too, and we know they don't always get it right too, but they have us in a 4-2-3-1 with Hill Messi as the 10. So that's a very interesting call right there. And Kulu playing out on the right, Johnson on the left. Interesting stuff.
Be interesting if that is true. I've always said that I fancy Gil Messi through the middle, right? So
I think a lot of people have
free kicks and all. So it'll be very interesting.
It's his time to shine, man. It's his time to shine right now. He's got to be the provider, man. He and Son have to link up, man. And I'm a little worried about that because we've never seen it before. I would feel a little more comfortable with a Kulusevski Son link up because they at least know each other's movements from playing in the front line together constantly. But this is Postecoglou's call.
And look, if it doesn't work, he can easily switch it, right? If it's not working for the first 10, 15, 20 minutes. So, look, big call. But, this is something we've aimed at managers in the past, right? They won't change things. They won't do anything different. They keep going back to players who we know what to expect when they come in. Ange Postecoglou has done something different. He's done what us Spurs fans has asked him to do. So I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Dark Sun G, 11 p.m., a nice late one for you, my man. At least you can enjoy the game. At least it's not one of them crazy ones for you, brother. Big yourself up, my man, and really do appreciate the support. Big up NJ123 as well for tuning in. Hotspur hippie, I'm pumped with that lineup. Yes, we are, Paul. Yes, we are. I'm buzzing. It's what I've wanted. It's what I've been asking for. King Huddle says, this lineup took me totally by surprise. It could be bang. It could bang, but it could equally fail disastrously. But I can tell you this, as a Spurs fan, absolutely love it. Come on, you Spurs. To dare is to do, right, King Huddle? To dare is to do, my man. Daniel Larson says, big up, everyone. Intriguing lineup. Looking forward to see if it works. Big up, Daniel. Great to see you. Hopefully you're keeping well. And Skunk Works. RIP. El Chal Cockerel for sure. Very, very sad when it comes to Terry Venables. Like I said, hopefully we can honor him. Let's welcome in some more people. We've got Ray Gil Messi is in the building. Love it. Shawnee Maddox, good up, big up, my man. Great to see you. Foggy Phone, big up, Dave. Brave one from Amsterdam. I love it. He gets in my manager. Look, he gets it, my man. Exactly like you're saying. My manager, this is what I've asked for a long time. Go on, Nick.
You want managers making proactive moves when they see what they have to deal with, not throwing the toys out the pram and saying, okay, well, I'm just going to play something that's going to prove to you how shit the situation is. I'm going to try to do something about it. That's what we've been screaming for a while now.
Yeah. Absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. And we're getting it. So I'm glad to see so many people embracing it as well. It excites me. It really does excite me. Let's welcome a few more rapid fire. Dreadlock 74. Great to see you. Alfred Oscarson. Great to see you, man. Hopefully you're keeping well. Adrian Trianick says lineup is a ticket to a roller coaster. without breaks. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was trying to get as much facts in as I could beforehand, listening to some other people about how Villa's setting up. It was a little debate as whether it's a back three, whether it's a 4-4-2 or not. How they're going to come at us is in the first 10 minutes is really going to dictate at least the first half, without a doubt. Are we going to go all out as we're wont to do? Are we going to go right for the throat and try to hit them and surprise them basically with attacking force? I think we have to. We have to play our game. How Villa sets up is really kind of the question mark for me, is the mystery box, how they set up and how they come at us. Are they going to try to stifle us? Are they going to sit back and make it an ugly, slow, boring game? If so, I think that actually may even play in our hands, because I don't think that they have the ability to pull that off for 90 minutes. The thing is, they are a well-oiled machine right now. For the last few games, they've been playing as a unit, and that frightens me a little bit.
What I will say, though, Nick, to caveat that, their away form isn't the greatest. So, there is definitely something we can take from that. It was only recently they lost to Forest 2-0 away as well, which no one really seen coming. Look, I was having this discussion with Jack during the week. I think they will come in, look to sit low, block and counter us, right? It seems to be what teams seem to do against us this year. And we've struggled against that sort of system. Teams that come out and play against us, we break down, we go and win them games, and we look the better side. Hence why we've looked the better side against some of the bigger teams this year. But the lower teams, Sheffield United struggled, Brentford struggled, teams like that. So I think Aston Villa will look to play that way, but look to spring the counter with using the pace of a Diaby, Zaniolo, if he's made the lineup, Ollie Watkins, getting John McGinn, Douglas Luiz on the edge of the box. That's another thing we need to be careful of, by the way. Do not let them pull the trigger on the edge of the box at all. Be very interesting to see how they line up, but let's wait and see, Nick. Let's wait and see. You got loads of people coming in. I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Who else have we got? Next Level English. Good to see you in the building. Also, Amir, great to see you, my man. Hopefully you're keeping well, and hopefully that house move is going good for you, brother. Where else are we? Foggy Foam, Flat Cap member for 12 months. Excited to see that front four rotating with pace. Do you think it will rotate? Is that something we might see today, Nick, with that front four?
As far as switching the position within the front line, rotation, I mean, we've got Kulu, we got Johnson, both not natural on either side with their foot. They're both cut in merchants. Nobody has liked to see that lately, man. Certainly not me. Yeah. I would like to see some inversion in there. And we've seen Nange do it a little later in the game. Yeah, I think that's very possible. I think that's very possible with how this game works out. Just a side note, man, teams were in the tunnels. We're winning this game, I can tell you, because I don't know what the hell's going on with Emi Martinez's hair, but that's a foul right there, and we are winning this game. I don't know if he just got off the new set of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and he needs speed lines in the side there, but check it out when you have a chance. We're winning this game purely based on that. Nonsense.
1 second. Did you share the game with me?
Yeah, I mean, I think Jacko woke up and shared it with me, but I'm going to share it right back at you.
Yeah. I have that. No worries.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Big up Steve D as well. Can't lie, I love this lineup. Ange prepared to put his balls on the line to win the game. Big cojones, my man. Stark Son G says Real needs to play good for 2 games. Then it's Cutie Romero. Absolutely agree, right? We only need 2 good solid games of him out centre-back. He just has to be competent to help us get over the line, and then we get back Romero, absolutely spot on with that Dark Sun G, and what a huge plus he will be when we can get him back. I know there's a lot of discussions around about his rashness, but I think it's unfair. I think we should be questioning the backup, because, look, every centre-back gets red cards. The problem is when we get them, it's highlighted so much because we don't have the backup to step in. If we had that backup, I don't think it would be as massive a talking point or as massive a problem. But big up Dark Sundry. Really appreciate the support, brother. Top man. And then also we have a member for 3 months, Rick and Rio. Big up, lads. Great lineup, 3-1. The mighty Spurs. Big up, Rick and Rio. Definitely excites me, sir. Cannot wait to get going, my man. Look, I think it's given a lot of people renewed optimism. Big up Spurs, lad. Big up Big Boss Man. Big up Tyler, Richie B, Cooley Sexy Football, Mick Dundee, Sarah, Ed Sweat, and David Ginola. Great to see all you guys with us. And again, K. Chloe Cho says, no, Dyer, this is hope. Absolutely spot on. Nick, excitement heading into this game. Look, I'll get your score prediction off you, my man, while I get this game opened up.
Hey, listen, man, I'm going for a nervy 2-1, man. I know it's not ambitious, but, I would be very happy with it. A draw, I think, at the moment, with the fact that we've shifted it up so much, that we've shaken it up, I expect to win right now, man. I already went into the Emi Martinez hair thing. I'm not going to go further into that, but I'm expecting a win, and I think it's going to be a cheeky 2-1. And I'll tell you this, though. If we go ahead into the half, I think we're winning this game. I think we're scoring more in the second half.
You know what? I agree with you, lad. I completely agree with you. I think, look, I think we'll be pumped today. I think it's one of them when everyone expects Tottenham to lose, we sort of end up coming out with a result and smelling of roses somehow. Hopefully today we can do that, and hopefully we can use Terry Venables as inspiration, to be able to get over the line. A minute's silence, applause going on for him here, which is absolutely brilliant. Look, Nick, I'm going to stick with my score prediction. I'm going to go 2-1. I think we have enough to win it. There's going to be some bits of nervousness until the team get comfortable with each other. A lot of different changes right throughout the spine of that team, the midfield, the wide men, the centre-back. So it's going to take a couple of minutes to get to grips. But I think once we do, I think we'll be fine. I'm very, very excited to see what this lineup can offer. Gale, Bentancur in there. I know a lot of people are excited about the Lascelles. So Brennan Johnson, of course, opened his account last week. Son's been on good form this season. So hopefully we can expect a lot going forward. And as well, at the back, Emerson can do the job like we keep discussing. Kickoff is only a moment away, which I cannot wait. By the way, Rob Jones, if he is biased, he's only given away 2 penalties this season. Both against Tottenham, by the way. The one at Brentford, not a penalty. The one at Arsenal, okay, you could say that's a penalty. And giving 8 yellow cards to Tottenham players in them 2 games. That he's refereed us. I just want fairness off these guys today. I really do. They're an absolute disgrace. Hopefully they can have a good game today. Nick, I cannot wait to see how this goes. It's exciting. Look,
man.
It gives us something to look forward to.
We didn't get to touch on real quick on Pierre on the bench, and my thoughts, before kickoff really is because, if you start Pierre, who are you going to bring on to kind of short things up late in the game? If you need to bring on somebody with a cool head and experience, that's all I've got. That's all I've got as to why, you don't start him.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting enough to see, or listen to Andrew on why maybe he hasn't started. Let's see where Gill's lining up. He's lining up on one of the wings at the minute.
Yeah, he's on the
game
wing.
is underway.
Game is on the way.
Come on, Spurs. Let's go.
Spurs pressing early on.
Looking like, what's that? Johnson on the right.
Johnson's on the right. They're crowding Villa out. Goes out for a Villa throw.
Everyone watching, really do appreciate all you guys tuning in. It really does mean a lot. If you could smash the like button throughout the stream, that'd be absolutely awesome. And feel free, to get in. Oh, that's the Villa cutting in here. It's pulled back. Oh!
Villa's in here.
It's a poor header. It's a really poor header. Emerson
Udogie's got it. Udogie's all over it. He's trying to find Hill. He does.
Beautiful.
Hill doesn't have much space, but he's moving around.
Who was that? Ben Davies, you twat! Wake up! Gives the ball back to Aston Villa. Gil Messi picks up, driving at them. Holds it up very well. Celso. Ben Davies. Get your second pass right. Don't compound an error. Well done. Bentancur. To Royale.
Yeah, I just got to have this feeling that the whole back line is going to be nervous, man.
They will be for the first few minutes, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, but it's not a good start by Davies, right? They say starters mean to go on. First pass under no pressure, gives it away. It's shocking.
Oh,
it's a better ball over the top, though.
A little bit too long. A little too long, though. A little too long.
He's offside. He's bloody offside.
Emerson was all on him. I mean, Davies was a little bit flipping and flopping, but Emerson was all on top of it. And that's what we like. It's looking like the center backs are playing a little bit deeper than usual right now. And, if we have to start out that way for the first 10, 15 minutes, I'm fine with it.
Everybody, I can confirm it is Gill on the left, Brennan Johnson on the right.
On the right. Yes, man. Now, this is a natural winger's positions. Now, this is, I've asked many times, I never got a complete answer. Man, what is Hill? How is Hill's crossing? Because I don't remember him crossing the ball ever. It's a great ball over the top to a
oh! Adoji's missed the sitter.
Wonderful chance for Adoji signs it. But we are getting some space in over the top on them without a doubt.
Adoji misses an absolute.
Although he had a little difficult touch there. Hard to control it.
Nick, I think your mic has gone mad. Is it just me, or is it Nick's mic has gone mad?
It's mine. It's mine. My mic has gone a bit mad.
Back again.
Let me see what I can do about it. Keep going. Keep going.
You're back again. Here we go. Sonny in behind for Cooley. Cooley's on it.
Cooley, come on!
Oh, Brendan Johnson follow up on his block. Emi Martinez, it's kept in. They're looking for a penalty though on Gil Messi. How's Kulu not scored? How has he not scored? He dispossesses beautifully. Lo Celso, or is it Bentancur picks up the ball to Sonny. Kulu beats his man. It comes off the post. Brendan Johnson has it's blocked. Gil Messi goes for it, looking for a penalty. It's nowhere near a penalty whatsoever. Emi Martinez claims. Villa on the attack here though through John McGinn. John McGinn's gone for the on-rushing winger. Goes to cross it back to John McGinn. Tottenham looking to get pressure on the ball with Kulu. Wins it. Don't you dare, referee. Has he given that? On Douglas Luiz. That is soft. Absolute. Book him for diving. It's a joke that he's given that. Sort of charades is this? Sort of charades of this. King Huddleston.
Just to let you know, I'm having some issues here, but I'm going to keep refreshing and making it happen here as time goes in. So bear with me. Bear with me. Yes, I may sound like Darth Vader. Yes, I do sound weird, but that's a genetic thing. Just bear with it.
You sound perfect now anyway, Nick. Appreciate it, my man.
All right, let's open up. So, my
I didn't
Lord.
know whether it was my internet or your mic. It's a cross. It's a deep one. It's a free header.
Oh, I'm surprised that Vicario didn't try to make more of an effort. He definitely saw that was going out.
We are so
that was dangerous.
Pieces. Who was that? Torres. Yeah. Pau Torres with a free header. Wow. What do you make of the start of the opening start to the game, Nick?
I mean, it's a little bit spicier than I expected. I thought it would be a little bit more cagey from both sides, but this is Ange ball. Whoa! I like our press so far. We don't seem as organized as I would like to be, but I do like our enthusiasm at the moment. For
sure, lad. Everyone just bear with me. I'll get these live stats up for you as well.
And it definitely looks to me like the back line is playing it a little bit safer, and it's bearing fruit. It's not as high. They're able to get back quick to cover ground. So I'm hoping this works for us in the long run right now until we get our usual two back.
Yeah, same here.
Tottenham with the ball. Oh, with a nice thought, but just not. I guess not enough juice on that through ball right there. Villa's passing is very suspect so far in the game right now. We're just bouncing it around the back right now. We're taking a little position. Yeah. Well, Ange has had a little bit of time to figure out what he wants to do here. And he's had a little time with these players.
2 weeks.
So hopefully, he's had a couple of weeks. So hopefully things have sunk in a bit.
Hopefully. Much more progression out from the back line than last week, though. Giovanni Lo Celso drops deep to pick up the ball. Into Bentancur. It's a great little clip out to Gil Messi. Gil on the ball. To Lo Celso. Lo Celso, great ball to Destiny.
But nobody's there. Sonny, you got to make that run.
Right idea as well. Put it in a prime position. Great tackle by Davies. Gil on the ball. Picks it up. He's gone back to Destiny. Onto the Porinator. Bentancur.
Bento box to box, trying to dictate play.
Villa just dropping in deep here now, setting up 2 banks of 4 with the 2 up front, sitting in just everyone behind the ball in their half. Your game frozen, Nick.
Yeah, mine's froze too. We got a little. We got some technical difficulties over here.
Oh, what is going on? What is going on? King Huddle says the fifth Beatle is looking lively. That he is, my man. Tyler, great
Yes, he
pass from
is.
Gio. Spot on. What do you make of the start by Gil Messi, Nick? You there, Nick? People still hear me? Oh, the picture is completely frozen on the game. Just bear with us. Everybody, we will get that sorted. Do not worry about that. Mad technical issues lately. My internet's gone wild. Here we go. We're back in action. Big up, Jacko. IrishHotspur headquarters. Nick, I can't hear you for some reason. Oh, he's gone again. Emerson Royale on the ball. Looking for options. Oh, well done, Emerson. Got press. Decide to dribble with it onto Ben Davies. Ben Davies goes long in behind for Gil Messi. No way, ref. Don't you dare. What's that for? He wasn't even near him when he fell. Great dive by Conce. 10 out of 10.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, good.
What was that free kick given for? Soft. Did I just see Eric Dyer getting told to warm up? Is there a problem with one of the back line or a Doji? Villa with the switch of play. Out to Matty Cash playing right wing today. Very interesting. Consa. To Diaby. Skips away. Got Matty Cash on the overlap. Does he use him? Decides to come back inside. Back to Consa. Back to Diaby. He's getting a run out of Doji here. Decides to cut inside. Doesn't fancy it. So I like to see. Aston Villa just trying to keep a little bit of possession here. Sonny with the press. The midfielders with the press. Brennan Johnson on the press. Oh, Dinya does. Or Pau Torres does very well there. Someone smash him. Cash. Back to Consa. Sonny on the press onto Emi Martinez. Just gets there ahead and clears it out wide to Luke Castillo. Does very well to chest it down to. Oh no, it's a ball in behind. Vicario's out there.
Vicario's on it.
Sweeper keeper, Nick.
Mm-hmm. And I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more and more of the sweeper keeper role while we have these defensive problems, man. We have to.
I just hope we have to, for sure. Do you know what? I just hope as well we don't rule missing them chances early on.
Yeah. I mean, that's been the story of this season so far, is missed chances.
Yeah, it has been. You know, we haven't created an awful lot either. A lot of them have been pop shots from the edge of the box. Sonny and Emerson combining here. Come on, get it out wide. Look at how free he is. Porro back to Ben Davies.
Tries to hold his hands up too. Emerson's got to see him. That's it's not a natural pass from Emerson out to Johnson, though, I'm afraid. The two of them haven't had a lot of time working together.
Destiny Adoji back to Gil, back to Adoji, on to Ben Davies. Do you know what? We settled okay, you know, for the amount of changes through the spine. It's a ball in behind.
He's making the run.
Who is it? Oh, Destiny Adoji. Oh.
It's Udogie.
Telling them to get up. What we like to see.
Udogie being asked to do a lot of midfield work. I know he usually plays the inverted fullback role, but he's definitely being asked to cover some ground and do a little bit more creating and make those runs inside, man. And I like to see it. He's got to keep that ball down when he shoots, though.
Yeah, for sure. But we you know what, lad? We just got to keep making them runs. You know, some of the midfielders running in beyond the forward line. It's really working. Don't you dare! Yes,
they're absolutely vulnerable, and they're vulnerable right here. We got men on.
Kulu
in.
Brendan Johnson,
hold on to that ball, Johnson.
Oh, Sonny and Gill both
Just
looking
into
for
traffic.
it. Find either.
With the low cross into traffic. Didn't get anywhere. Oh, no.
That's poor by Emerson.
Emerson with the header right into Villa
play.
player, and that's going to be a foul taken down.
Nowhere near a foul. Got the ball. Well done.
No, but they're
looking to spring quick counters. Oh, it's a great
ball.
ball.
And it's a beautiful
through ball.
He's got Sonny on. Oh!
He's as free as a bird. How has he missed that? What a ball.
Poor timing.
Is he off?
Poor timing altogether.
Jeez, he's on. That run is on, you know.
Yeah, I think he's on. I think it wasn't a great timed shot by Sonny. He didn't have to run that far ahead.
He has so much time to take a touch as well.
Yeah.
People would argue maybe the pass is a little bit behind him, but take a touch.
Yeah, I mean, the pass wasn't the greatest in the world, but it was definitely rushed.
We're not taking our chances here, Nick. This concerns me a little, lad.
Yeah.
Does concern me a little, I'm not going to lie.
Playing around. We are keeping possession. We've had the better part.
Bentancur, good ball into Kulu, tries to feed off Porro, unlucky.
But
he's gone down 20 minutes.
We don't need that. We don't need stupid challenges right now. He's lucky he didn't get a booking for that one.
Rob Jones telling him that as well.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's a lunge.
We'll take it.
On the upside, Villa do not seem to be able to put a consistent amount of possession together right now, and that bodes well.
They're under a lot of pressure at the minute.
Yeah.
Well done, Porro. Well won. Just flicked on in hope from Brendan Johnson, really, more than that. And Tottenham putting Villa under a hell of a lot of pressure. Sonny blocking the back pass to Martinez, trying to force Villa out here, and we pick it up. This is brilliant. Porro into Johnson. Johnson into Bentancur. He drives at them. This is what we want to see from Bent.
There you go.
Kulu's off. He doesn't score anyway, but he's way off.
He's off.
What play by Bentancur? Nick, what do you make of his start? He's been lively, right? He's been very, very good on the ball, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's playing that metronome. You know, he's in that role where he's got to dictate play. So far, so great. I really like it, and I've been wanting to see a bit more of this too. I mean, is it more of a 6? Is it more of the Regista role? Not really sure. It doesn't really seem like he's doing as much defensive work as Basuma was, but he is definitely dictating the moves to our attacking play. And he's seeing. We already know that he's got a through ball in him, and we have to utilize all of his attributes, man, right now. And the through ball, let's see more of it because we're getting joy. This back line of Villa is exposed. We've gotten through 3 times in the last 5 minutes. We need more of that, but we need to calm down when we're in front of goal. You know, this is what's happening. We're all too excited. We're like little kids at Christmas trying to unwrap the package, man. The paper's going all over the place.
It's very true. Oh, blocked.
Hill with an attempted cross in there, but right into opposition.
It's a very lively start from this team, though. I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Loving it. You're right on Bentancur, though. I think he's been absolutely superb. Definitely benefited from the confidence that performance with Uruguay, the 80, 90 minutes he played during the week will give him, that he can last through, that he's back. You know, technically he's been absolutely superb. Rob Jones giving a foul throw. Who gives them in the Premier League anymore, lad? Fucking hell. What a twat. He just wants to get on camera. I'm convinced of it.
Well, we're at the 15-minute mark, so here's where the referee shenanigans that you generally start, man.
Yeah.
Sonny with the press,
on there,
under a lot of pressure. Martinez under pressure, back line under pressure, and has to fling it out, bounds for a Tottenham throw. That's what we like to see. All right, let's do something. Come on,
Spurs. Let's see if we could build something from this throw-in. Ben Davies, we've done very well breaking this Villa team down, even though they've had every man behind the ball. Great ball by Gill into a Doji. Doji does very well to keep it. Lo Celso. Oh, good turn. On to Gil Messi. Good.
Oh, Dogi's all.
Oh, on a Doji. Don't foul. No foul. No foul. Well done. Don't you dare blow that whistle. He's afraid of me now.
No,
Good.
he lets it go. He lets it go. Let's play go.
Go on, Rodrigo.
The
Play it, clip
Celso's
it.
in there.
Emerson Royale on the ball. Tottenham have every Aston Villa man behind the ball. Deep. It's a great
Oh,
ball.
beautiful ball by Bentancur.
Brennan Johnson.
No, he should have taken the shot. He should have taken the shot.
He takes the wrong option, Nick. He's gone to square it when it
Oh,
wasn't
my
on.
Lord.
That's the shoot, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was he doing?
Are we going to regret that right now?
That's 4 or 5 chances we've had now in the opening 17 minutes. We're going to regret that. We had a game like that early, similar in the season. Got to be taking them. It's complete decision making by Brennan Johnson. He has to shoot, Nick. He has to shoot.
Yeah. You know, I mean, there's unselfishness and then there's just poor decision making.
Who played the ball over top? Was that Bentancur?
Bentancur, beautiful ball.
What a fucking ball. Aston Villa with the ball out wide here.
We told he's got to get closer.
Ben Davies.
There you go. All right.
With it. Anyway, Lo Celso picks it up. Gil Messi handles that well and gives the option as well. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, honestly.
He's feeling himself today, man, Messi. He wants to make an impact.
He's so good on the ball. Under pressure and just relieves a lot of it. It's another great ball over the top for Son Aldo.
Ooh.
It's a good ball. Son's in a lot of space here.
Very nicely done. Who's Son got? Is he going to cut in?
He does. Oh, he gives it away. 2 Spurs players. He doesn't find any of them and gives it back to Douglas Luiz, who was tracking back. It's poor. Conce on the ball. What an opening 18 minutes from Tottenham. We should really be 2 up. We should be outside by now.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Tottenham players may be looking a little bit tired, perhaps. Porro covering Emerson there. Ben Davies to Porro. Porro will take responsibility. There we go. Back to Vicario. That's better from Ben Davies. Last week, he put it into danger. He kept his composure there.
Yeah, I'm worried about what happens when this press runs out of steam.
If the press runs out of steam, we're in trouble for sure. Especially if we're not winning the game. Bentancur, beautiful play down the left-hand side here.
There you go.
Gil onto Udogie. Udogie's gone back to Bentancur. Onto Lo Celso. What can he do? He goes back to Ben Davies. He puts it behind him. Davies picks it up. Onto Bentancur. Bentancur looking for an option. Tries to be clever. Gives the ball away. Ben Davies mops it up. Good defending there. Alert. Lo Celso onto the onrushing Gil.
Long ball to Hill. Hill on his left.
Oh! What a ball! Oh, it's just how Son missed that with his head. He is missing.
All right, so that answers that question. Thank you, Brian Hill. Brian Hill can't cross the ball.
What a fucking
problem
ball.
is somebody's got to be on the end of it.
What a ball! It's perfect. Oh, he's missed it. It's perfect. Yep. It's not even gone over him. It's just gone in front of him.
I hate to say it, man. You got to think that if there was a Richarlison in the center there, that would be a goal.
Yeah. It's just gone in front of him. Come on, I can feel a goal here. Come on, get a good delivery in Porro. Porro there. You run this prison. It's your yard. What's he doing? Trying to ask Bentancur out on Valentine's Day. Let go of him. Jesus Christ. It's embarrassing.
They have a special relationship.
Douglas Luiz, let go of him. Tottenham gone for the short one. Interesting enough. They don't want to pump it in there. It's gone back to Porro.
Hi, Porro.
Angle. Not a great ball in. It's all right. Tottenham pick up, recycle. No need to worry. Celso. Come on, get Gil on the ball again. Got 2-on-1 here with Davies and Kulu.
Davies with the cross.
Oh, it's headed out for a corner. Tries to whip one in behind. Lucas Digne puts it out for a Tottenham corner. Let's see if we try something different here, Nick.
Yeah, it's like everybody in the front line, everybody in the center is just hesitating. Everybody's just not sure that they want to make that extra effort to go forward, and they're not expecting the ball to come into them.
We've got Ben Tekker's back there. They need to get on their bikes, lad. Pedro Porro looks like we're going to whip this one in this time. No short one. It's an outswinger. Oh, my head, it's missed. Lo Celso!
Oh, my Lord! Oh, my Lord!
What an effort! I take everything back.
Wrap it up in plastic and put it on the shelf. That's a collector's item right there.
It's Strike.
Whoa.
Back.
A banger. Everybody,
Whoa.
nobody in the chat, nobody watching right now, when that ball dropped to his foot, we knew he was going to shoot, but nobody thought that was going in.
Ben Davies misses the header. It falls to the south. So first,
oh my lord, it was a deflection too.
It's a deflection as well. We'll take it. We're through that look. We've had about 10 chances already. 1-0 to the good. What a strike. Come on, Nick. We're back. We are back, baby.
It was a rocket. It was a rocket. It doesn't matter if it was a deflection. It was a rocket. Oh, man. It might have hit Martinez, but what a goal. What a goal. You got to give it to him right there. Basically been almost anonymous the whole game so far. For the whole 20 minutes, I mean, he's been just like another guy to just pass and just have it bounce off of. A goal's a goal, though, man.
Lad, I'll take it. I don't care how they come. Look at some of the sitters we've missed. We deserve that look, in my opinion. Absolutely buzzing. Hell yeah. Absolutely buzzing. Let's see what the chat make of it, Nick. Let's have a look at the chat. Just bear with me 1 second. I'd say it's going absolutely wild. Come on, you guys out there, you Spurs fans. Chaz Lad is gone. Yes, Daniel Larson.
Still on the break. Still on the break. We cannot lose concentration here.
Oh no!
No! Oh my lord!
1-1. Just like that. Ollie Watkins. Why? Why is it
just like that? You lose concentration, man, and that's the shit that happens.
Why?
Way too much space on their left hand side. Way too much space.
Ball in. Dyer or Emerson, none of them are picking up the guys running in. None of them. It's 2 free runs. It's absolutely shocking defending by the 2 of them. Not one of them picking them up. Potential offside here. Come on.
What's he checking for offside?
He's on. He's way on. You can see that from here. You can see that from here. You don't even need to waste 20 minutes and let someone else pick up a hamstring injury.
I don't know.
Oh, Nick. Maybe not.
Listen,
see that side he looks off.
We're not getting
the other side he doesn't.
Yeah, but they're not giving us this shit.
True. It's Rob Jones. Oh, who's in the VR room? Gerard Gillet as well. Come on, please. Please. It's Christmas. It's the season of giving. It's Thanksgiving time. Give us it. That's it, Vic. Butter him up. Get in Rob Jones' ear. Lad, they haven't showed the angle that looked offside. They've gone back to this angle from about 50 meters up in the air.
Well, his pinky looks offside on this angle too, man. So
his hand is offside.
Right
oh Jesus! They didn't want to get any closer to this. Holy God!
Oh, what a joke!
See, he looks offside there. You can see by the line on the pitch, his boots ahead of Emerson's. So easy to see. His boot is ahead of Emerson's. You can see that. But he's got a shit ridiculous haircut anyway. He doesn't deserve the goal.
Are they going to draw the line? Is that the question? Are they going to try to do a little artwork here?
Here we go. Who's going to get the next hamstring injury? This is a joke. Well, it won't be if it's given our way.
Well, listen, by everything I've seen in this season and last season, that's offside by what they've been calling.
People say he looks offside. They say if that's on, it's corrupt. That's what the chat's saying. Come on, will you the fuck?
This is why we need to hear what's going on, man, live in real time.
Someone needs to get a ball out there and keep these players moving while this crap is going on.
Hell yeah.
Yes! He's off!
That's right.
Whoa! Love it. Keep VAR. Keep it.
Yeah, well, that's one on the board for the screw Tottenham next match chart that they keep in there. We gave them one, so next match we got to screw them again.
Oh, that's made my day. Come on.
All right, Big Vic with the ball. We're on 1-0. Now shape up, boys. Shape up. That back line was doing pretty damn well up until then.
It was. I tell you.
Oh, come now.
Venticore, that's a card. That's a red.
Thank you.
I want to see that again. Reckless. Out of control.
Oy.
Bentancur gets there ahead of him. Okay, yellow. Yeah, that's fair. Yellow card's fair on that. It's not a red. It's just, yeah, fair enough.
Now that's vicious, though, man. My kids make tackles like that when they're fighting over the iPad.
That's the way me and my siblings used to go on as well. Jack says Ben Davies throwing his arms up at Emo. What? I'll see you next Tuesday. Sean Maddox, nice rep for the opposing team. Spot on. Big up, Jacko, by the way. I hope you're enjoying yourself, man.
Listen, Dyer's not on the pitch, so somebody's got to throw their arms up, right?
Someone has to keep the within spirit, right? Look at Romero.
Yeah, good to see the Hitman still there, man. And I haven't seen a Hitman all season.
He's back. They pulled him in for this game, the sniper. Look at Romero sitting there, what's it called? Parched.
Pissed.
Being parched.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's coming off. Bentancur, is he coming off? Or is he just up? I think he's just got up. Well done. He's been superb today. Right. Come on, Rodrigo.
Yeah, that would be difficult. If he comes off, that would be tough.
Is the reason we'll be playing Champions League next season. Come on. Maybe the likes of Bentancur and Gill's returns from injury have been perfectly timed, you know?
We've been very lucky with that, man. We've had these players who have essentially been fringe players because of injury, because of the management and their refusal to use them. You know, we got a little bit lucky here.
Yeah. Gill on the ball. Look, he just moves like Messi and Modric and Maradona. It's not right. MMMM. Something with that name. Need to change my last name to David Maris.
I mean, seriously, if Hill can come in and start doing a job on the left-hand side, left-footed, putting in the crosses, it opens up the door for a hell of a lot more, especially Richarlison.
Yeah.
You know, when Perisic went out, we all know how that affected him.
Yeah. And he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant today.
Oh.
This Aston Villa team look a bit shaky, Nick.
They do, especially in defense right now, man. We have to exploit that. Got 15 minutes to just get another goal, man.
Yeah, you're right. We need a second before halftime. What we can't do is let Emery get at them and get another game plan going. Well done, Bentancur. Well done, Davies. The Celso picks it up. Bentancur.
Oh, no.
No, don't start this crap. Don't start this crap. Well done, Mo. Well done.
Yeah, Bentancur's no good.
No.
Bentancur's no good. Højbjerg's got to come in.
It's gone down again.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah,
that's why we need to take them chances. Yeah. Højbjerg's getting ready to everybody. It looks like Bentancur's coming off. He's gone down old and he's Achilles, it looks like.
What the hell?
That's it, Emerson. That's it, Emma. Give it to them. That's it. Go away, Rob Jones. Go speak to a player in burgundy and claret. Fuck's sake. Claret and blue. So no wonder why he's injured. That's the second challenge on him. By the same guy. Oh, no, that's the first one. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah.
This could change the way this game is going, Nick.
Yeah. I mean, it has bad connotations going forward, man.
We just need him to be Zinedine Salzburg today.
Yeah.
I have to say, I do like that jumper Basuma's wearing. I want to know where he's got that. Come on,
I gotta check it. I missed it, man.
Huh?
I missed it. I gotta look for Basuma in the stands.
Honestly, look at it. It's a very Jack-esque top. It's something I could see Jack strolling around the streets of Brooklyn in, you know? It's brilliant. It's a very nice.
You mean hipster? It's a hipster top. Okay. I'll look for it.
It's nice. I like it. It's very nice. Looks very comfy as well. Well done, Bentancur. You've been absolutely
man. I hope this is not bad, man. I hope it's not bad.
I hope so too. Let's see what the chat are saying about Bentancur coming off. Geoff Totten says they're getting angry. That's what we want from Villa. Absolutely spot on. Big Red Machine says someone cursed us. So many injuries. I know it's absolutely madness at this point. Robbie Keane says sad to see Bentancur injured, but next we'll get back. But next we'll get Basuma back. Hope Bentancur will be ready before the new year. Exactly. You know what? But he was honestly, I was raving. I was loving the contribution. He was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. But look, it is what it is. Nick, Adrian Chia says, big up, lads. Told you it's going to be a roller coaster.
Absolutely. And so far
Strap
it
in.
is, man. So far it is. If we were taking our chances, it wouldn't be. This game would be to bed already right now. But you know what? Another injury to probably the key player so far in this match right now. And now we have to rely on the experience and the ability of one Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I think he can step up personally. I think he can play a similar kind of role.
We need him to. We definitely need him to. Big up Adrian Tree. I'm strapped in for the roller coaster. Dark Sung G says it's Cash again. Remember his tackle against Doherty. Was that the guy that put Doherty out for quite some time when he was on form as well?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And that's the game under Steven Gerrard, right? They kicked 7 shades of crap out of us on the pitch that day.
Yeah, very, very, very angry and physical game, that, man.
Dark Sung G, someone needs to leave something on him, I think. That's what I would say.
That's well done. Well done, Mo. Well done, Mo.
Well done, Mo. And then we also have, where is he? He's here again. Moondog, told you, Dave. He did. He said it to me and Jack the other night. Giovanni Lo Celso. I'll give it to him. What's that? 4 out of 4 now, Nick. Moondog has a correct.
For Moondog, that's right. Wow. Moondog's on a streak, man. Listen, David, man, I think we need to start putting in a ringer bruiser in, because we've been seeing it for a couple seasons now, where some teams will be like, okay, we can't outplay them, but we can rough them up and that'll rattle them, you know? And we've got Romero in there, and he does a similar job for us sometimes. We got to put in somebody in there who's just going to rough the other team up for the first 20 minutes, and then we pull them off.
Yeah, absolutely spot on.
You know, old school.
Couldn't agree more with it, lad. Could not agree more with it. I think that's what we I think that's what we need to do, lad. You know, send someone out there, especially that Matty Cash, right? You can't keep letting him rock up to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, think he owns it. You've got to leave one in on the sucker.
Hell no.
It's a ball over the top. Ken Kulu get onto it. Can he out? Virginia. Oh, he does.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Johnson back to Kulu. Kulu on the left goes for it. Goes to try and curl it into that far post, just gone beyond. But this is brilliant from Tottenham Hotspur. Moondog, let me know what you're going to get out of your winnings, my man. Jesus Christ, you probably funded Christmas shopping out in the last 4 weeks, my man. Honestly, I told you, you need to get on to me on Saturday so I can get down to the bookies and get them on, Moondog. Legend.
Yeah, I don't mind that effort by Kulu, Tyler. Not at all, man. I want to see more of it. We haven't seen him shooting enough.
Yeah, spot on. Tottenham.
There you go.
Sauce
Come on, Pierre.
Gets the ball in.
But that's not what we want.
Poor ball, but it's better.
You know, I like the effort. Yeah, okay. We're on top of them right now. We are on top of them. Udogie doing Udogie things.
Big dog.
Brian Hill, man, I hope he can last with this energy for the full 90 minutes.
Yeah,
because that's what we need. We need him to be a mosquito buzzing around.
I think he's been brilliant so far. Fit, you know, brilliant.
Yeah, I think he has been very good.
Oh, good pass. Look at that. He's just so competent in possession. Brilliant. It's like watching the sixth wonder of the world. Oh, Kulu skins him.
There you go.
Sonny, on the to Johnson. Kulu, get inside. Get into the box.
Get forward. Get into position.
Back, Sonny. Oh, Gil. Good defending. Well cut out. Nearly fell for Sonny. Nearly fell for Gil. Didn't quite. Kamara, good cut out. Goes back to Emi Martinez with the ball in his hands. I think he definitely wants to slow this down. If my voice is a bit, it's because I had to stay up till like 3 o'clock last night trying to fix my audio. I was telling Jack I had a predicted lineup recorded. Audio wasn't working, so spent a couple of hours messing around with that, getting it fixed, changing over boxes, mics, etc. to record one for there to be no sound. So that's why you didn't get a predicted lineup, and that's why my voice is a bit hoarse. I was up late last night trying to get it fixed ahead of today.
Villa trying to put their press into motion right now. Luckily, we seem to be a little bit resistant for it right now, but we are giving the ball away.
See, with Bentancur, you can't press him, right? Because he's gonna expose you. He'll expose them holes you leave. Bringing in Højbjerg into that midfield now, he doesn't quite have the same on the ball as a Bentancur. But he's
Right.
done well so far coming in. Well done, Gio. Great pass by Højbjerg. Gio picks it up, wins the free kick. Book him. Come on, well done. You won't be doing that again, Kamara. Early bat for you coming.
Listen, with Bentancur off, Lo Celso has got to be more of a provider, man.
Yeah. Actually, Moondog, quickly, just a thought. Will it pay out the bookies, actually? Because it was a deflected goal. Will it pay out?
I mean, I guess it's who they give it to, right?
I think so,
They
yeah.
call
It
it
comes
an own
down to
goal,
who
but
they
I
give
don't
it
think
to.
they're
But you
calling.
never know.
I don't think they're calling that an own goal.
Ben Davies marauding down the left-hand side. Gill back to the Doji. Højbjerg goes back to Vicario. We can't stop the intent we had going forward, because all it does then is encourage them to push higher up the field. We need to keep them pen back by the way we were playing before Bentancur's gone off injured. Gill picks it up. That's fucking beautiful play. Ben Davies, that's a foul through the middle. Doesn't give it. Great tackle. Well on the Poro Nation.
Very good.
Oh, out to Brennan Johnson, one-on-one. Run at him, kid. Go on, use that pace. Go on.
Oh, he keeps it. He
Burns
keeps it. There
him.
you go.
Silly. Oh, it was good. Nice play it off the Kulu.
no.
Why didn't he go for the shot? I love that from Brennan Johnson. He has the pace to burn, direct runs at him. Gill is loving this cameo today.
I mean, see, these are two players that have not had a whole lot of time on the pitch and not played together a lot, man. But I can see good things coming.
They're exciting, aren't they? To get you off your seat, you know. That's it, Sonny. Working terribly hard there to get the press on. Go on, press it. What are you waiting on? He's on a yellow card. Take him out. Villa with the ball here down the left-hand side, didn't you? We know he's got a good ball.
There you go.
Well cut out by Poro. He's been superb today as well. All half-time will be, if it gets in like this or 2-0 up, it'll be a lot of praise. Postecoglou deserves a lot of credit as well for going brave with this team selection. Just have to keep playing this way.
With the lineup. Yeah, absolutely.
How was your Thanksgiving anyway, Nick?
Oh man, it was okay, man. We went to a little kids ranch resort, man. So it was a little different kind of Thanksgiving, man. To let the kids bounce around on the horses and all that stuff. Of course, I was sick the moment I got out of the car until the moment I got back home. I had a cold the whole time. Still lingering with it. Typical. Other than that, it was good. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to do any dishes.
Do you know what? They're memories that the kids will always have forever. You know, they remember them sort of trips and journeys away. So hopefully you've had a great
You mean
time.
remember me lying in the bed for 3 days? Yeah, they'll remember that.
Was Mike Cash? Could he go here?
Oh, please.
That's his second challenge, right? He let him away with it. I don't believe it.
Well,
next one, next one, he has to go. He's come through the back. Can't do that.
Yeah, what do you think of Udogie so far? I think he's been not phenomenal, but I think he's been good.
Do you know what, Nick? I think he's been brilliant going forward, and look, we miss him.
You think
right?
he's been a little cautious?
Comes down that side. Anything they've had has come down the right hand side. They haven't had any joy down the left. Moussa Diaby does not want to run at him because Udogie's got the pace and the strength. And going forward, you know, he just stops stuff coming down the left hand side. He's effective in that regard. Gill looks to come inside. He's gone back to Gio. Gio punts a great ball out.
Nice ball by Gio too.
Onto Gil Messi
with the shorty.
Oh, Sonny doesn't read it.
Yeah.
Aston Villa looking to spring a quick counter here, though. Tottenham players forcing them back, which is what we love to see.
Yeah, that's where they've been getting us to, is on the quick counters and hitting it out wide. Looks like we've kind of learned that right now, but you know, I'm still nervous about it.
Yeah, it's still the same here. Since Bentancur's come off, we haven't really created that much, have we? It's gone out for a corner kick here as well. Since Bentancur's come off, that control we've had in the game seems to have disappeared a little.
Yeah, yeah. But we're still getting chances, though. We're still getting beyond their back line.
Mm.
It's just, Højbjerg doesn't have that long ball accuracy, but Lo Celso should.
Yeah. Need to get him more on the ball. Try and look for him.
Big Vic is making his mark over there to
That's
show
what we
him
love
whose
to
box
see.
this is.
That McGinn had a lot to say, referee. Book him. He's had too much to say. Give me yellow. He won't speak to you like that. That's Vicario. Rub his head. Call him a good little boy. Well done. Go on, Vic. Push him. Go on, the big Vic. Stinging with that venom. Oh!
Man, you tell him, Steve D.
What's an in-swinger?
Okay,
Jesus
nice
Christ. Oh, it's a free out. Yep. John McGinn.
You tell him, Steve D. Hill Messi's looking strong enough in there, and under that kid, he looks like John Cena. Don't worry about it.
Well, what's Steve D saying? Let's have a look.
If anybody talks about Hill not being strong enough, okay, nice play, nice play. Son's on the ball. He's got wide space. Yes, thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Sonny.
Yes, he's in my head, Sonny.
Offside? What?
No,
Who's offside?
20 minutes too late. He's giving it.
He's off.
He's off. Ah, just as I was about to get calm.
God damn it, man.
Good finish. Great finish. More of that.
Yeah. Good decision, good finish. He didn't lay it off. He knew what to do. We need more of that, though. That interplay was perfect on the left-hand side, man.
I love that from Steve D. If I hear anyone mention Gill not being strong enough again, I'm going to explode. It's football, not rugby. Absolutely spot on, Steve D. I keep saying this about the not being, it's all bollocks. If you just let him play. He's good on the ball. That's what we need, right? If you're good on the ball, you'll always create that space. Dark Song G says, 3 to 4 of Villa's midfield on yellows. Let's use that and get some reds, Nick. Very good point there from Dark Song G.
Yeah. Absolutely. Wind them up. Get in their face.
Exactly. Absolutely spot on. Rattle them. Keep popping balls into that midfield. Get our players to get on the half turn to already knock the ball around and make them bring you down. And if they don't, you're on that back four.
That's the kind of thing I think people would like to see more of from Hill, is getting in their faces and drawing more fouls. And it's maybe what people are worried about. Can he take that? Can he be like a Richarlison and just take that?
True. He's that good. He doesn't.
He's got the skill.
Can't get near him. Oh, go on.
There you go.
Let's play on. Get after it. Don't let
Close him down. Close him down. Close him down.
It's a free kick. Yeah, goal kick. Well done, ref. Villa players are incensed.
Right.
Book John McGinn. He keeps getting in that referee's ear. Book him for the sake.
6 minutes extra
going to
time.
keep letting him do this.
6 minutes extra time on the clock.
Come on. Absolutely spot on, though, Dark Sunji. Great point, my man. They do have a lot of bookings in that midfield now. Matty Cash playing right wing. Kamara booked. We need to use that to our advantage. Get at them. King Huddle says they're rattled and dirty, Nick. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, this is how they obviously came into the match. They came into the match thinking, let's rough them up. People get joy that way. We can't let that happen, especially not on our patch, man.
Absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on.
What's wrong with Porro? What did I miss? What happened with Porro?
I'm not quite
was that
sure.
In the last? Was that in the?
Was that the tackle that went in on him? Maybe.
Yeah.
Hard to know there, really.
Yeah, I guess he got caught in the shin.
Let's see what the chat are saying. Shawnee Maddox, hopefully Porro is milking a bit. I hope so. Brett says Villa dirty. That they are absolutely filthy. Daniel Ash is saying he didn't even win the ball there, Nick, and he's on a yellow card already, that guy.
Yeah, I didn't see it, especially, Porro's holding his shin. That may be a bit of showmanship there.
Maybe it's just a bit of play acting to relieve a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Oh,
We haven't seen.
No, not good. Physio's relaying it to the bench about his ankle, and Moonhead is out warming up. Look at him; he's itching to get on.
They're cutting the diet.
Stay away. Go down to chicken. They need a new cook.
Just pick up a bucket for the boys or something like that. Oh man, Pedro, we need you back on the pitch, quick.
What, Nick?
We need Pedro back on that pitch, man.
Yeah. Just punt it long at this point. Well done, Vicario. Taking the smarts, telling them, get up that pitch. That's what we like. Straight on. Find Kulu. Where's the big man? The Swedish wall.
Long ball by Big Vic.
To Sonny. Interesting choice. Oh, well done between Højbjerg and Lascelles, taking it down out of the air. Emerson. This 30-second rule bollocks is a load of bollocks, you know. They have to stand on the sideline for 30 seconds once they get injured, you know that?
Once they get out, once they get off?
No. Yeah, once they go off, they have to stand there. It's a 30-second penalty. It's a load of bollocks. Oh, Gill spins him!
Nice job, Hill!
Good ball into Sonny. Ref!
That's a foul.
He's come through the back of him again. Are you going to send one of these off? Porro's back on.
All right. How are we shaping up here? Gio back into Davies. Davies out to Emerson. Emerson looking for an opening.
And Davies out to Gill.
Taking a little bit too much time.
Beautiful ball into Kulu. Kulu's been brilliant in there today. It's another ball over the top. Kulu lets it run. It's cut out. Tottenham getting the pressure on. No foul. Well done. Win that. Davies wins it comfortably. Højbjerg gets on it all the way back to Vic. If you don't want to turn on the ball, I'll take that. Just don't lose it. The Celso gets on it. Oh, no, he loses it on the edge of the box.
No. Cover him.
Go on, Emma. Beautiful
good clearance.
Emma.
Very good clearance by Emma. Oh, Villa putting it on us right now. We got to get control.
Just get this into halftime. 2 minutes to go. It's another ball over the top. Is he on? It's Lucas Digne. Goes for the back. Oh, brilliant header by Davies. Was that Davies that got that header?
Come on, Vicario. Vic's got it under control. Vic has got it under control.
Header. That was a superb win. Vicario out
put it back on them.
They've got men
Put
forward.
That pressure back on them.
Let's drive. Go on,
Kulu on the opposite side of the pitch now.
Why didn't Kulu make that run? The Celso has to be. That's taking the piss.
Oh.
Puts his hands up and apologizes. Where's it, Porro? Davies on to Emerson. Emerson into Salzburg. Salzburg finds a run out wide to Gill.
We're still trying to find this second goal before the half ends, which is what I love to see. All right, but we're playing it safe, though. I spoke too soon.
Vic on to
Emerson.
Just
don't want to concede. Yeah.
Højbjerg back to Vicario.
With the long.
Vicario goes long out wide to Gil Messi. Takes it down on the chest. Brilliant touches. Oh.
Yeah, a little dicey there. He didn't have a whole lot of options.
Gil apologizing.
Yeah.
Come on, get this into halftime. 10 seconds left. Villa with a free kick. Surely they're just going to put this in the box. They're sending up the centre halves. It looks like they will. Let's see if Tottenham can defend this and get into halftime with this lead. It's been a brilliant half from Tottenham. Probably should be 3-4-5 up. Hopefully we don't rue their missed chances. Something we'll talk about at halftime. If Spurs can get this cleared, that'll bring an end to the half. Douglas Luiz on the free kick. He's got a deep one. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Pau Torres. It's 1-1.
Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario.
We've been vulnerable. Put into that area between the back line and the keeper, and either or are waiting for the other to come and do the job. Please be off. Please be off.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Looks like everybody's off.
He's on. The sad, so I think he's keeping everybody on. Who loses track?
Yeah.
Who loses flight of them? It's Ben Davies.
With his son. Ben Davies is on him, on Torres.
Ben Davies loses Pau Torres, and it's 1-1. It's a good finish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Such a good half. And Ben Davies just switches off right at the end of the half. Right at the end of the half. Why is it always the old regime? Why? Why?
There's a reason, Dave-O. There's a reason. There's a reason.
He just switches off. This is the thing. He done it last week as well. Switches off. Just stay switched on for the whole. Till the whistle. Oh, far check.
You know what?
Celso's keeping them on, surely.
There's no way.
There's no way we get another one. Surely not.
I mean, who? Torres?
Yeah, I think they're looking at Torres, but Celso's keeping them on. But Ben Davies just lost the run of them completely. You look at him, he's 10 yards behind them. He's way on. One.
Yeah, we should be well ahead right now. Not taking our chances again is the story of this first half.
Just as I said, would the chances come back to haunt us?
Listen, Bentancur out. It's very, very worrying. Though we have created some more chances. We got to get. Don't do anything stupid. Davies cleans up nicely.
He's all them passes forward and he goes back to Emerson. Such a fucking chicken shit. Gill. The Celso. Tries to find Gill again. It's undercooked. How's he not blowing up for half time yet? Looks like he's going to let Tottenham take this throw in. Go forward with it. Sonny picks it up. Doji. Emerson.
That's the half.
Halftime, everyone. Oh, very frustrating, Nick. Very, very frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, there's some things that I like to see in there. You know, I don't know who Cooper Gulf Coast Spurs are. I don't see Hill as a liability. He's certainly not the biggest liability on that pitch, without a doubt. So far, he's been one of the creative sparks in that team, and we have pace on one side, creativity on the other. I think that's something we need. You know, just coming down the middle though, Son has not been clinical enough.
Yeah.
Without it, you know, he just hasn't, man. He's had chances there. You know, that's the one offside was great, you know, but we needed that 2 other times before that happened.
Yeah.
You know, the midfield has been better than I thought it would have been. It has been a little bit more stable than I thought it would have been. We lose the through ball and the over the top pinpoint balls with Bentancur, man. You know, Højbjerg has some ability, but he just doesn't have that on the ball ability, man. So it's gonna be a slog through the second. I don't know who we have on the bench that's gonna be able to help out. I mean, I think the 11 that we're seeing right now are the 11 that are going to finish this match.
Yeah. Yeah, look, for me, I think I'm more or less much of the same, Nick, right? Started off very bright. Postecoglou's changes looked like they were working. I think Brian Hill has been very bright. I think Lo Celso, of course, got the goal. He's been decent enough. Kulu has been good in the middle there. Brennan Johnson be decent down the right. Son has missed a few chances. Realistically, we shouldn't be talking about, you know, worried going into the second half. We should be 4 or 5 up, really, with the amount of clear-cut chances we've took or that we've created that we have not took. Then the Bentancur injury happens. And for me, that changed that game slightly. We haven't been as potent going forward. We haven't been as assured in possession. We haven't opened up Villa nowhere near as much. You know, you're seeing with Højbjerg, every time he gets the ball, he's pumping it back to Vicario. Davies doesn't want to take the responsibility with the ball going forward. And things are just starting to slow down again. And then the goal happens. I mean, it's Ben Davies switches off, loses his man yet again. You know, that's the problem. Superb for 52 minutes there. But when you need him most, just to stay switched on, get that ball cleared, get into half-time, he switches off. And it's the old regime always coming back to do this to us. It's one of them games. I don't really know who to blame. Do I blame the forward line or do I blame Ben Davies? I'm not quite sure. It's really, really frustrating. But look, let's Donovan Oosterreicher says, member as well. How long is he a member for? Let's have a look. Big up, Donovan. Really appreciate it.
Hey, well, I got to grab a coffee refill real quick.
No hassle. Go and get that coffee into your big man and come back to me. Don't leave me on my own. But Donovan Oosterreicher, member for 17 months, says, I'm so worried about Bentancur. I feel sick. Look, hopefully he's not going to be out for some time. Hopefully it's just a bit of a niggle or something like that, and we can get him back. I was very excited to see how he would do in Ange Ball, and we looked brilliant with him in the team. But that injury has changed the way that game has gone. The rest of that second half a little. Haven't been as potent, and I'm just as worried as you are, my man. Let me know, people in the chat, if you hear any updates on it straight away, so that we can have a good conversation about it. Ben, big yourself up, my man. Hopefully you're keeping well. Very good to see you today. He says, whenever we are going good, some kind of bad luck. It just seems like that at the minute, doesn't it, Ben? You know, things seem to... Look, coming back off the international break, coming into this game, every single one of us were worried. Postecoglou made some changes today, got us very, very excited. And them changes were working. But an injury, it's come back to haunt us. And this is the thing. It's our squad depth that is the real issue. You know, every other club, like for instance, Newcastle, can carry injuries. To put a 17-year-old kid in there, still can get, go and perform and get some results. As soon as we do it, it's just a massive drop-off. Not good enough, Ben. But honestly. But what's this injury record down to, right? We played one game in the League Cup. The rest have been Premier League games. Everyone else around us, okay, some clubs are suffering a massive injury crisis, but they're playing Europe. They're playing double or triple the amount of games we are. So, I mean, what's our injury crisis down to, people? Please let me know. Is it down to the sports science and the way they're implemented on the players? Is that wrong, the way they're reading it? Is it down to the training? We know Adoji said that, they train at the same tempo that they play the games. Is it the medical staff? Someone please let me know, because we can't keep picking up these injuries. We shouldn't have these amount of injuries, with very few games either. The suspensions we bring on ourselves, but the injuries should not be happening at all. Big up, Ben. Really appreciate the support. But let me know what you put a lot of the injuries down to, Ben, please. And then we have Jerome. Really appreciate the support, Jerome. He says, look, considering we have a back line of right backs and left back, we're doing pretty okay. Let's enjoy the football. Look, Jerome, I'm enjoying the game. I think we've been absolutely brilliant. And look, I suppose, considering we've had a makeshift backline, yeah, I think you're right. We have kept Aston Villa down to very minimal chances. But, there was a lot of discussion last week on Ben Davies. Is he good enough? I highlighted he keeps switching up before the end of games. And he done it there. He's already thinking about sitting down in the dressing room at half-time rather than defending that ball. And it's just the same stuff that will not allow us or the manager, the fans, the other players that have been brought in, they will not allow us to move on. They will not allow us to move on. It's somehow they want to come back and just drag us back down by hook or by crook. And I'm absolutely fed up with it. I get he has to play because of injuries and all of that. But at the end of the day, if he's going to play, just stay bloody switched on. At every opportunity, it's like the old regime who's pissed us off and let us down over the last 3 to 4 years. Whenever we look like we've got something good going, we thought we had something good going under Jose, top of the league, squad depth, same old regime comes back to rip us down. Same under Conte, get Champions League, build on from that. Next season, an absolute disaster. Postecoglou comes in, starts off brilliantly, a couple of injuries. These guys come in, They will not allow us to move on as a football club. It's really, really frustrating at this point, my man. But I do see your point. Aside from that, we were expecting a lot worse. So we have actually been pretty good. And he also follows up to say this is just gotten for Bentancur. He was so good on that pitch. Bentancur was absolutely bossing it. You know, picking up balls in tight spaces, getting turned, taking players on, taking them out of the game, opening up spaces for others, clip balls over top, out wide, true balls, 1-2s. Since he's come off, Højbjerg's come in there. And look, Højbjerg hasn't done anything wrong. But the last few times there, ball back to Vicario, ball back to Vicario, ball back to Vicario. And start doing that, because if not, we're going to suffer exactly what we did against Wolves. Slow ball coming out from the back. They'll gain confidence. They'll press us, start turning the ball over in midfield, and then lo and behold, they're at our goal, and we find ourselves 2-1 down in no time. So Bentancur is absolute huge miss, my man. I just hope that it's not long-term, because we have one hell of a player on our hands in the Ange system. If it's not, and again, Jerome, really appreciate the support. Please give me feedback on my comments, whether you agree or disagree, my man. And great to see you, and hopefully we get to speak to you on a fan show soon. It'd be nice to speak to you again, my man. And then we have the one and only Brandon Troller in the house. Brandon, lad, hopefully you are keeping well. Says 6 key first-team injuries. Our medical staff has always been a joke. Ruined Skip. Well on the way to ruin many others. Down to Levy. Hashtag Levy out. Look, medical department has been a joke. There's no hiding away from that. I mean, how many times has it been, oh, we'll get this player back in 2 weeks, 2 months later, you're still sitting there going, like you said, 2 weeks. No updates, nothing. You know, that's been a shambles for quite some time. But there has to be more to it as well. There has to be more to it than the medical staff. That has to be down to either training or the sports science, or simply could be that, you know, these players are putting their heads home. We know a lot of our players have been playing with injuries. It simply could be they turn around and said, look, this guy needs a rest. Manager goes, well, I can't rest him. I'm not playing that heap of shit. So they're overplayed. And then they're suspected injuries. They get the injuries, and then the old dregs come in and just pull us back. The answer is squad depth. You go and get strength in depth. You don't have injuries, don't have as much of an impact. Suspensions don't have as much of an impact. But because our strength in depth is relying on players that keep doing the same shit, that's our big problem, my man. That's our big problem. Where else are we? Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on here. Everything's gone crazy on me.
So I'm back up here, David, if you can hear me.
Back to help you out, lad.
Did you go, did you check the bench one more time for a halftime break on the bench? I mean, what the hell is going on with the bench right now?
We've got Donnelly on the bench. We have who else have we got? Dyer, of course. Højbjerg's come on already. Right. Let me tell you, give me 1 second. I'll bring up that bench. Just quickly, Nick, before we do, Jacob Anderson, member for 22 months. Really do appreciate the support, brother. That's honestly a long time. You are owed a Spurs story, so if you ever want to get that done, please let me know where we find out how you got into supporting Spurs and your favourite memories along the way. But he says, Nick, I think Spurs need to start really working on Dorrington and Phillips when they can to try and progress them quicker, keep them with the first team and practice Ange ball day in, day out. We need new blood. What would you say to Jacob there on that, Nick? I agree with him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. I think that is what's happening, though. I think the reason why they're featuring so much in the under 21 side is because we are playing Ange ball, or the closest form that they can within that under 21 side, and they're trying to speed up the progression as much as possible. I mean, it's no secret to anybody that we have a depth problem. And it's also no secret that we have a lot of young talent right now that is on the verge of making it. You know what? The thing is sitting on the bench and just training with these guys as effective as actually being in games in the under 21, man. You know what? I'm not in football management. I don't know. It's kind of like, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. You know, I would like to see both of them on the bench more often and being used more. But the problem is we need a fit squad there to be dominating games, so we have the space and the time to put these guys on for 20 minutes at the end of a match.
But you know what, Nick? On that, right? I hear that argument to a degree. But Newcastle put in Miley. They gave 3 debutants yesterday as well. And they've been going through similar injury crisis. For us, when we get our injury crisis, we seem to turn back to the same guys that pull the shit down all the time, rather than going, look, no, you're not playing. Let's bring up someone from the underage team and let's see if they can influence. A bit like what young Miley has done for Newcastle. A bit like what Bietic done for Liverpool last season. We seem to be one of the only clubs down the last few years who don't give these youngsters the opportunity. And I wonder, does it come back to what Tim Sherwood said when he was done the interview with Simon Jordan, where he said he wanted to play Harry Kane? And Levy said, Harry Kane, why aren't you playing Sadado? We spent this amount of money on him. And basically Tim Sherwood doubled down and said, look, I'm playing Kane regardless. It's happening. And I wonder, does Levy speak to managers about this? Because, from Levy's point of view, right? He spent money, he wants to retain the value on the asset, but it keeps pulling us back. But I just hope hopefully Ange Postecoglou made some brave changes today. Hopefully now he doubles down with that in the future and we can start getting some of these youngsters through rather than returning to the same crap. If that was Dorrington or Phillips that lost his man, I'd say, do you know what? Not happy about it, but it's something for the guy to learn off. But when I see the old guys keep doing it and not learning off it, it becomes a huge problem to me. I just don't understand why we're one of the only clubs in the Premier League that will not give some youngsters an opportunity. But look, there's an opportunity for Donnelly perhaps off the bench today. Gill, I'm not sure will last on 90 minutes. So let's see if he can come on and take that opportunity. Nick, to your question on who's on the bench, but big up Jacob Anderson. Really appreciate the support, my man. We have Fraser Forster. We have Brandon Austin, so 2 goalkeepers. That's not a good start. Dorrington, Dyer, 2 centre-backs. Skip, one of your midfielders to come off the bench, not a great option. Hoiberg's already on. Then you have Donnelly and Valise. So, really, what you're saying, what's out there has to work, right?
Yeah. I mean, Donnelly, Valise, what you said about possibly taking Hill off and putting Donnelly on, I could see that. We've got a situation, though, and, clearly Levy does get in the manager's ears and talk about, his priority and return on investment. But it seems like something a little bit different is happening under Ange. Not sure, but we got a situation where, would he have started Phillips? And where would he have started Phillips? Would he have started Phillips in place of Eric Dyer instead of Emerson now? Or would he put Phillips on the left with Emerson? We'll never know because Phillips is injured right now. I have a feeling, though, that given the opportunity, we may have seen Phillips in there. I think if we see Donnelly instead come on and make an appearance, it will say something about what we're going to see, at least, for the next month or so. Yeah, and I'm hoping for it. Because we need fresh legs, and B, we need to start taking advantage of who we have in this academy.
And you know what, Nick? You were talking about the press earlier, right? This is one guy that will maintain that press. He loves pressing, Donnelly. Absolutely loves it. We've got Joseph Maman. He says, squad depth, until this is addressed, same problems will occur. Also, one ball into the box and we are in trouble. Why can't Dorrington get a chance? What would you say to that, Nick?
I mean, you know what? Listen, I'm not going to claim to be an expert on the academy. Does Dorrington displace? Right, that is your job. Does Dorrington displace Davies in this team? Does the team look better with Dorrington and Emerson against this Villa side? I'm not so sure. Does Dorrington stop that ball from Pau Torres? Very, very possibly. Very possibly. From what I've seen of the under 21s, it's like any one of those players would look better playing with the senior team, but as a unit, they don't look as impressive as I would like. So it's just I have a lot of questions. Timer going, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm all over it, lad.
We have the ball, goes back to Emerson.
But look, Joseph, I agree. Squad depth is our whole problem. It's our whole issue. It's absolutely massive. And until we do get addressed, this same shit will occur. At least now we know what the issue is once and for all. And look, the one ball in the box, personally, like I've said before, I would give Phillips, okay, yeah, of course, he's injured today, or Dorrington an opportunity. One thing I will say is Dorrington is 10 times better and braver on the ball than Ben Davies. And I think, look, he's good defensively. I think he'll be able to handle it. I think Davies retained these plays off the back.
Brian Hill doesn't.
Last week. Gil Messi. Give me 1 second, Nick. I'm just going to grab a quick drink out of the fridge. Oh, well, I have to
There
wait
you
till
go.
that's finished.
No
Says-
problem. No problem. We're keeping some decent possession right now. Villa tried to come out with guns blazing with the press right now, but it fell apart a little bit. They're trying it, but we look like we have a plan of action right now. Udogi's not taking anything from anybody right now, and that's what I love about this guy, man. It's like he doesn't care what the score line is. He's going forward. He's flipping balls over people's heads, and he's doing what he knows how to do. You know, unfortunately, what he knows how to do is make a rash challenge. We've seen that. So far, we haven't seen too much of that. I like Udogi so far in this match. All right, we're keeping possession right now.
What do you want to see us
going
do
to the
more
back
of in the
line.
second
Davies
half,
got it
Nick?
out over there. What's that?
What do you want to see us do more of in the second half?
So,
Like, how can we get back on top and win this game?
I want to see a little bit more. I want to see crossing from Pedro Porro. We haven't seen enough from him.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd
It's
like
not
to
do
see
because
a
he
little
plays
bit
inverted,
more.
though, Nick. He's never there to cross the ball.
Yeah.
He plays inverted. It's not to do with it.
It's tough. It's tough, right? But yes, but you can make those changes, tweaks in game to get him
True.
forward. We've seen it happen.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen. We've seen Kulusevski drop back, although Kulusevski's now in a different position. It's, you know, the changes bring about problems as well as advantages. You know,
Yeah.
and Brennan Johnson working with Porro is an unknown quantity right now.
That's also why
beautiful ball over to Brennan Johnson.
It's also Miller Jedinak's job, right? That's why he sits up in the stands and not in the dugout, because he relates what's going on, and he, you know, to give Postecoglou a tactical advantage so he can tweak things. So hopefully we have done that. You know, Postecoglou alluded to it in his press conference. He spoke about, or was that Wade Optus? He spoke about with somebody anyway that's what Miller Jedinak does. So
he's more of the tactician, eye in the sky, kind of trying to pick apart things and make in-game changes and in-game moves. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's the assistant manager, but he sits up get a bird's eye view, see if there's any tactical tweaks from the opposition that we need to be aware of, stuff like that. Tottenham with a free kick in a very dangerous position.
Porro on the ball, Kulusevski next to him.
It's got to be
Who do we have that can make something happen over here? We got Brennan Johnson. We've got Pierre in there too. Not a great ball, but it drops okay.
The Celso!
You got to shoot.
Corner kick. I thought it was round 2 coming there, Nick.
Yeah, I did, but it was tough. It was through a lot of traffic right there. But we do get the corner. Porro's on the corner.
Come on, Spurs.
Short corner. Hill's on it.
Back, good ball to Pedro Porro. Good ball across. Cut out. It's a great ball across, similar to last week for Brennan Johnson's goal. Another short one.
Another short corner. Kulu's on it.
Delivers it. It's a free header.
Oh,
Sonny again. Oh, Sonny again. Puts it over. Should be getting that on target. But that's a good start to the half by Tottenham. Long may this continue, Nick.
Yeah.
He's got to do better there, though, right?
This is what I wanted to see coming out the half. We have to be aggressive. We have to be front foot. You know, if we drop back at all, they're going to be all over us.
That's where our problems start.
We have to watch the balls over the top. Yeah.
Well on Kulu. Good press.
Kulu with the weight room. Yes.
Do you know what?
Yeah, it's time to start showing physical advantage.
Yeah.
Say again?
He doesn't get enough plaudits for his strength. Kulu.
No, he doesn't, man. He's a big dude. You know, he looks like a bit of a lanky box flopping all over there, but man, the boy's got a lot of weight on him.
Brennan Johnson. Pull across.
There, but Hill.
What can he do? Can he get you out of space? Pulls it across. Gone out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
It's better from Tottenham, though. Getting straight back at them. Proactive about going to win this game. This is exactly what we want to see.
Udogi seems like he's the one getting in that forward position, man. It's just it's odd for me. I don't hate it, but it just just doesn't seem natural.
Philly want to seem to keep drawing us out, though. They're looking for this counter in behind. They are looking for it. They keep, even though we're putting them under a lot of pressure and it looks dicey at times, they keep doing it, Villa. Keep looking to draw us in on the press. Open up the spaces for the likes of Watkins and all to run into. Porro into Højbjerg. Good ball into Kulu. Great ball onto. Well done, Adoji. Kulu.
Nice job, Kulusevski.
Ball to Brendan Johnson. He's got power on the overlap. Deliver it. Puts in a cut out again. Another cross cut out. Højbjerg onto Johnson. Big dog destiny. Giving away. This is what Villa want. This is the counter they're looking to spring. Straight out of Dorsey's side. He's running at Ben Davies. Go and close him down. Do not let him get into the box. He lets him run. Diaby with the shot. Oh, it's saved by Vicario off the post and collects it again. Ben Davies has to be braver on the close down. Salzburg gets dispossessed. Villa on the attack here again.
Loses possession.
It's going to be one of them has, isn't it? We go, they go, and whoever just out, whoever takes their chances. Leon Bailey.
Yeah, it looks like Villa's going to keep trying to draw us further and further up the pitch and then hit us wide.
Yeah. Didn't you? Back to Pau Torres. Sonny looking to get the press on. Gill pressing with Sonny. As the Villa play around it. To go for the ball. Big switch of play. That's on all game. Can he close down Lucas Digne? Well done, Pedro Porro does close him down. Goes out for a corner kick. We have to stay switched on. We haven't done well with deliveries into the box. Leon Bailey just cuts in way too easy there. Way too easy.
Yeah.
Carry on McGinn again. Can Tottenham deal with this one? Douglas Luiz with the delivery.
Not a great ball.
It's a free header on Gill.
Wide.
It's cleared by Lo Celso.
Clearance by Lo Celso.
Kulu's part.
And Kulu's got it. Kulu's all alone.
He's got 3 on 2 here.
He's got a lot of space. He's got men coming forward. What's he going to do with
Sonny.
it?
Great
there
ball.
You go.
Back to Kulu.
Sonny's got it.
Plays it back to him.
No!
Johnson, he's just... Oh! What place? Well, he's a yard away from tapping it in.
Oh, my Lord. Everything was right about that. Everything was right except Johnson's timing of his run.
Oh, frustrating.
It looked to me like everything was wrong. It looked to me like none of that was going to come off, but everything did except Johnson's run.
So close. He's just a millimeter away. If he had longer studs in. Emerson looking for a runner. No one on. Switches it to Ben Davies. Ben Davies
back on. We got him pinned in a little bit here, but we got to watch that over the top ball. There we go. Come on. I feel good. I spoke too soon. I was going to say I feel good about this move.
What coffee did you go for, Nick?
Man, throughout this whole match, though, I just feel a whole lot. What's that?
Sorry,
you know what? The
wife
brought me a little bit of iced coffee.
What coffee did you go for?
I don't care if it's 30 degrees outside.
Oh
yeah, a little bit. Oh no, man, Villa's on our buddy trips. Oh no, man, Villa's on our buddy trips. Thank God for the trip. Who's that? Watkins? Yep. Watkins needs to check his studs. Villa's still got possession. We need to close him down.
Heavy
Villa's still
touch.
coming at us. Udogie with the beautiful standstill block.
Lo Celso
with the ball. Lo Celso, you need to step up and start making positive moves forward. I like him a little bit better in this last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to take ownership of this freaking match, man.
Salzburg, good switch of play.
Senior and arguably more technically gifted players on this pitch right now.
That's a free kick, referee.
Is that? No. He doesn't give it.
Come on. Players are tiring a little.
Slow down. Yeah. Do you think we see Skip?
I'm not sure what he's going to offer, though. That's the only thing. I don't
Yeah,
see.
I know. I mean, who does he come out for? Yeah.
He's given that one.
free.
For fuck's sake, ref.
Yeah.
Aston Villa
Go
looking
out to
to
the
run.
right. Udogie's tight on him. Oh,
Well done, Destiny.
no, he got all of that. You decided to stop. He took your ball. That's what he does.
Play him into Sonny.
Come on, Sonny.
He's got Gill.
There you go. All right, now get forward. Johnson's in there.
It's all right.
Way wide.
Kulu picks it up.
Kulu's got it. Now we've got men in.
Oh, Kulu, great play. Porro.
A little dicey.
Hoiberg. Oh, good ball, Brendan Johnson, Sonny!
Thank you.
Off.
That's got to be on. Is it on?
Offside. Sonny's offside. I think the pass to Son was off. Or was Brendan Johnson off?
Son's off. Son's off.
Brendan Johnson is off.
They're both off. They're both off. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both off. Ah, frustrating. Good ball by Hoiberg for Brendan Johnson, though.
I mean, that's Ange ball right there, though.
Yeah.
And that's, confidence and possession and moving it forward.
Just need one of them to fall right for us.
Yeah.
See Kulu, good pressure. That's not a foul. I guess if you go down, you get it. Brendan Johnson's not happy it's given either.
So far in this match, in this hour of the match, I mean, for our faults and what's gone against us, I still think we've been the better team on the pitch. We've had the better chances.
Am I back in sync with you now, Nick?
Yeah, I think you are.
Good job.
Now, Vicario having to do a little bit of a sweeper roll. They go long. Try to do a Harry Kane, but you're not Harry Kane McGinn, are you? You're not.
Good effort.
Don't have the hair.
It's all in the hair, lad. Well done, Vicario, though. Sweeper keeper. Bit more delicate with that. It could have been. Brian Gill on the ball.
There you go.
Great
nice
challenge,
job. Was that Hoiberg?
Yeah. On to Kulu.
Seagull.
Kulu still got it. He's giving it away. Well done, Porro.
Porro with an attempt at the tackle.
Aston Villa throw in here. 60 minutes gone on the clock. Unai Emery trying to get more from this Villa team. Been largely outplayed today. Still in it somehow. Kamara. Konsa. Back to Kamara. Kamara plays it into Watkins. How's he allowed just to get out there and get that touch?
Stop this!
Ben Davies loses Ollie Watkins and he's throwing his hands around looking at everyone else. He lets him drop in to receive it. He's the one that lets him drop to receive it and doesn't go with him. I just said you can't let him drop into them spaces. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. All the chances we've
All right,
played.
boys. Don't put your heads down now.
Look at this.
Don't put your
Ben
heads
Davies
down
isn't
now.
even where Ollie Watkins is there. Look. Not even looking. Doesn't. Oh, it's absolutely shocking. He just runs off Ben Davies.
Well, yeah. He's got to rely on Emerson to try a last-ditch tackle in there. Doesn't work.
Shocking. Too easy. Tequila saying bring Dyer on.
Do you put Vlies on with... No, that's not going to help anything. Do you put Vlies on with Son and go 4-2-4 and take somebody off? To try to get something.
I'm at the point I'd put off Davies and bring on Dorrington at this point. What you got to lose? You're already 2-1 down. He's fucked you off. He didn't track the run of Pau Torres. There he just lets Ollie Watkins drop off him and run in behind him. Doesn't do either. You know, he doesn't do anything. He stands there like a twat. Sick of him. Fucking man to match my ass. So used to seeing that from him time and time and time again. Stands there in no man's land. Oh, now he wants to start passing forward. Now he does. Emerson. No, honestly, he always does it. When the game's
Come
in
on,
the
that was a foul right
pass
there.
forward.
Come on.
Up, starts passing forward.
What?
Great tackle.
Hey, let play go. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Come on, Udogie. A little sloppy there. Udogie's been very sloppy this second half. I mean, he's been proactive, but you know, he's just been, his head's not screwed on.
Oh, well done, Celso. Good ball to
Celso
Brian
being
Gill.
a little bit better.
Ah, it's a poor delivery.
Everybody's a little bit rattled right now.
I would be too if I had to play with that pile of crap.
What the hell kind of pass was that? It worked.
Get the ball out your feet, for God's sake. Please.
Terrible fucking ball.
They're absolutely rattled now.
Shit.
Come on, Spurs. Emerson.
Look, we can get another goal here, man.
We've created that many chances. We'll definitely be able to create more.
Yeah.
Can we take enough of them now is the question. Good ball by Lo Celso out to Kulu. Ref, they're just abusing them down that side. Gill looks tired. He looks spent, to be honest. Ball's gone out. Kulu's only after getting up.
Has Villa made any changes yet? Have they taken off anybody with cards?
Matty Cash, did he take off Matty Cash? I haven't seen him this half. It's so frustrating, man. It's the same shit. Started off so well. Vince says Gill is out on his feet. I agree. I think he's done. I think he saw his run back from injury. Nick was sort of
is that a possible penalty?
Huh?
I mean, I don't see them give it. I think that was equal. You know, I don't.
How's that a penalty? He's got the bloody ball.
No. Yeah.
Might need to make some changes in the forward areas. Press hasn't been great this half either.
No, it's definitely wound down.
Yeah.
And if we're only the press to get Donnelly on, would probably be the move.
Yeah. Well done,
we
Gio.
need somebody out there that's going to make it difficult.
Porro. Højbjerg. Come on, Spurs. Can they unlock the door? Can they create anything? Gill. Good ball back to Højbjerg. Shit touch, but wins it back. Back to Gill.
Come on.
Defeats
there
two.
You go, Brian.
Looking for runners in the box. Pulls it back to Sonny. Sonny he gets on the end of it there.
Whoa. Oh, come on. You got to touch
Porro.
on that. That's a corner, please.
Corner kick.
Is it? Yeah.
Good play by Gill. Well done for Son. Porro hits it. Probably going wide anyway.
Well, we got to get the momentum back, man.
Yeah. We need to give ourselves plenty of time to go and get a winner as well. It's going to be an in-swinger. Looks like Pedro Porro's on it. It's a good ball. It's a free header!
Oh!
Ben Davies, free header, 4 yards out, puts it over the bar. How's he not scored? It's so free in the centre of the goal as well. He's as free as a bloody bird. How's he not scored that, Nick? We cannot take any of our chances.
I mean, this is no. And I mean, Ben Davies, man, you just don't know how to figure him, man. One game great, one game horrendous.
This is what we, do you know what? This is what we've come to expect from him. And that's why they're.
There you go. Thank you, Vicario, because this is where we got problems, man. Now they're going to start. They have the confidence in there to try to go get that third.
Yeah.
And they're going to try to abuse the back line because they know it's weak.
Free kick to Kamara. But that's the problem with Davies, though, Nick. He's too up and down. You need, if he was a player that was a backup and every time he came in just gave you a solid 7, not an outstanding, just solid 7, I'd be okay with it. But it's like, it's either a 7 or it's a 2, and it's like, this is the problem. That's where the debates come around. Is he good enough? Is he not? At the end of the day, the consistency just ain't there. But we also need to start taking our chances on this pitch as well. I mean, how many chances have we seen flash across the box? Miss sitters. It's not good enough. They fancy this. You've got Bailey, Douglas Luiz, and Lucas Digne all standing over this, and I think they're going to go for this,
Mm-hmm.
Do you do what substitutions, Nick? You start to think about any now?
Yeah, man. I mean, 100%. I'm wondering if Donnelly, adds anything to forward momentum in the squad
Now's
right
the time
now.
to find out, right?
I just don't know who we have on the bench. Yeah. Press is fizzled out. I just don't know who's going to make a difference right now. I'm thinking, do we go 4-2? Oh, it's a good effort. Good effort. Vic was there though. Do we go 4-2-4? I mean, that would change it up. It leaves our midfield very weak with a very weak, center back pairing.
It's hard to know. Villa just slowing everything down.
I just kind of think like if you put Veliz in there, and maybe take Kulusevski off, it adds. He's got some hold-up play in there, and it opens up a little more space for Son to try to sneak one in.
Yeah, potentially. It's an in-swinger from Villa. Oh, it's gone right across.
Oh, good Lord, man.
Ollie Watkins with a free header, and nearly makes it 3-1.
I mean, that should have been a goal right there.
Yeah.
That should have been a goal right there. Defensively, we are nowhere right now, man. You don't have the height, and it's a skip in for Hill, and that's going to do jack all. Hill's obviously, he's out of gas.
Hill. Good performance today from the kid. What's Skip going to do? That means the Celso's probably going out there, right? Or Kulu.
On the left.
Sonny picks it up. He's got Lo Celso.
Pass. There you go.
Well read by McGinn.
Too late.
Could see it all day. Davies, look behind you. Don't let him shoot. Well done, Emerson. Emerson has to come across and cover him. Where was that to? Tottenham just getting sloppy here now.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people sitting back right now too, which is out of character, but it represents where we are right now with the squad.
Aston Villa just knocking about here now.
Where's Johnson? Johnson's up playing on the left now? Yeah.
Yeah, Johnson's on the left. Kulu's on the right.
Kulu's back on the right.
Skip, will you fucking make a tackle? You're only on the pitch. Get after him, will you? Aston Villa finding it too easy to play around here. There's no... Spurs' intensity is just completely gone. No willingness to get after the ball and press it with any conviction. They're just watching Aston Villa pass around them right now. Win it back. Højbjerg. Fine, Sonny. Come on, Sonny.
Oh,
Been waiting all game for
long
something.
ball at the start.
That's it.
Oh,
Save.
listen, Johnson. I mean,
Hey,
it's
good
that
ball
was
to
a shit ball
either.
by Sundew. It was a hell of an effort. Wow,
Oh!
rocket from Højbjerg.
Højbjerg with an effort from distance. Come on, Spurs. Come on.
Come on, hit him quickly.
We get a second. There's a third in it for us. Paranator on the free kick.
Pedro. Come on, Pedro.
Come on, good delivery. Oh, it's a shit.
Oh.
It's absolutely shocking. Aston Villa are out here. Can Emerson hold them up? Does brilliantly well. Send them backwards. Surely they're not going to allow him to keep doing them flicks and tricks. Switch of play by Aston Villa out again.
Press, get in there. Get in there. Make it difficult for him.
Get after
you got to
it.
be pressing, man. That's too late. It's too little, too late.
Yeah.
You're the fresh
Hold
legs
back.
on there, man. He's got to be making himself known.
Well done, Kulu. He's been brilliant today. Go on, Kulu. Go on, Kulu. All that space. Son, make
Stretch
a run
your
up.
legs.
Make an option. Go on, Kulu.
There you go. Show him who's boss.
Go on, Kulu. Goes onto the right foot. Goes shot. Oh, it's saved by Emi Martinez. What a run. Runs nearly the whole length of the pitch there with the ball. Brennan Johnson does well to get through. Ah, it's a great save by Martinez that time.
Yeah. Hell of a shot by Højbjerg, but Martinez was on it.
Yeah, it was a great effort by Højbjerg. Still haven't got on with play. Holy shit. We've had...
Okay. Porro back to Emerson. Emerson over to Davies. Davies. Johnson's way out on the left. Just looking for him. Up to Højbjerg. They're trying to play through the middle.
Says so out to Ben Davies. It's a great ball over the top for Brennan Johnson. Go on, kid. Well held up.
Johnson keeps possession. Finds Udogie. Finds Lo Celso. They're a little bit jammed up on that left-hand side.
Salzburg.
Put these players in the box now. Way out to Kulusevski.
Go on, Kulu. Comes to a lot of nothingness, a lot of huff and puffing. A lot of huff and puffing. Surely
Kulusevski's definitely trying to make. Yeah, Kulusevski's trying to make his, his self felt on that pitch right now, without a doubt. You can see it.
I like that. Udogie with the overlap.
Though. Yeah.
Gets the cross in. No one running in behind Sonny whatsoever. Everyone's sitting out on the edge of the box. Shocking. It's becoming frustrating, Nick. It's frustrating, my man. Yeah. It's like we're never going to get that equalizer.
And it's a common theme, in the last few games. It's just, the front line isn't clicking, isn't firing. We can complain about suspensions, injuries, all you want, but you know what? We should be scoring more goals.
You should be scoring more
too
goals.
much.
Absolutely spot on there. Steve D, member for 13 months. Salute to you, sir. Great show, lads. # Pierre Højbjerg is pony. Sorry. He's actually done better in the second half.
There's a lot of that talk in the chat right now. I mean, I haven't seen him be that crap so far. I haven't seen him do anything particularly wrong. Maybe I'm just watching other players right now, and he's just not. I mean, he's not Bentancur. That's for damn sure.
He's starting to progress the ball a bit forward this second half. I thought first half I found him utterly frustrating. Second half he is playing forward. But look, he's one of them. He'll always divide opinions. Always. I can understand why people, would say he hasn't been his best either, I suppose.
I got to hit the bathroom real quick.
No worries, lad. Come on, Spurs. Let's get something here. Please, I'll take a point at this point. I'd still be disappointed because I think we should be winning this. But I'd take it. Just let's take one chance. Tottenham with a quick throw. Brennan Johnson to Adoji, to Højbjerg. Good quick ball into Porro. Porro goes backwards to Emerson. Emerson looking for options. To Skip. To Kulu. Back to Emerson. Aston Villa sitting every man behind the ball, making it hard. The Celso drop steep to get on it. Good spray out to Brennan Johnson. Adoji takes runners with him. Can Johnson get it in? Goes back to Højbjerg. Højbjerg, good ball into Lo Celso. Lo Celso, good ball to Brennan Johnson. Johnson, poor ball across. And Aston Villa are out yet again. Ollie Watkins on the ball down Tottenham's left-hand side here. Or down Tottenham's right-hand side, sorry. Back inside to McGinn. Kamara. Someone put fucking pressure on the ball.
Yeah. I mean, like the first 2 minutes of this half, we came out okay, and then everything fizzled out.
Yeah.
Everything fizzled out.
We even created some good chances the second half, though. Just haven't been able to take it. Oh, good clearance by Adoji. Well picked up there by Brennan Johnson. And Celso looking to drive forward. He's actually been decent today, to be fair to him. I'll give him his dues.
Lo Celso, I mean, I like him better in the second half. I mean, he's got the goal. That's, that's something definitely, but he's definitely been better. He's a little bit anonymous in that first for me, man.
Oh, Ollie Watkins. What? Well done, Emerson. Don't let him shoot. Good block. The Celso.
Who you going to?
Great ball to Brennan Johnson. Is he onside?
Johnson's there.
He is. He's got Son and Kulu. It's 3-on-4. He's got Skip on rushing. Does nothing. Takes the complete fucking wrong option. He goes to have a shot. No one running in there either. Everyone's waiting for the pullback. Great ball by Lo Celso. It's just a wrong option by Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand that choice at all.
He's got Skip there.
I mean, he could 5 seconds earlier lay it off and make the run in the box.
Yeah.
I think he's real tired right now. He looks him making that run to catch that through ball was nowhere near the pace he should have. Yeah. I think he's real tired.
It's not the pace he showed in the first half, is it?
No. And this is where we need our subs, man. We need decent.
Just suck the confidence out of everything.
Yeah, man. Though after that Chelsea match, we knew it was going to be a hard month.
Yeah. Good defending by Adoji. Tottenham looking a bit tired here. They look out on their feet. Yeah, Aston Villa finding it very easy here now to run at us. It's going to be 3 before long if we don't get our act together.
Yeah. It's going to be a long 10 minutes for Victoria.
Back post, there it is. Oh, he's missed. How the fuck has Ollie Watkins missed that? How has Ollie Watkins missed that? Wow, that should have been 3. We're out on our feet here. We look very, very tired.
Yeah.
John McGinn just dinks it towards the back post.
I mean, so David, that's clear. That it's clear that these guys are their gas is on E right now. So do you throw in Donnelly and Valise just for the legs? Because at this point, I kind of think you do.
I would as well. I think you need it. I think you need legs going forward, and you need to start getting them to press. We need the legs on the pitch. And at the end,
the problem is we need legs in the back line.
The amount of chances Kulu, Son, and Brennan Johnson they've all had, and they've spurned them all. It's one of them games where a kid, he might take the chance.
Yeah.
Go on, well done, Brennan Johnson. Plays Adoji. I don't think he really wanted that one. It's gone out for Tottenham corner. Come on, Spurs. Come on, Tottenham. Come on. Can we create here? Scrappy goal. I don't care. Couldn't care if it goes in off me cock. I could not care. Just scrappy goal. Please. Someone go and attack this with a bit of hunger and desire about you. What? Is he giving a free out? No, retake. Book him for diving. Son, just go down. He's grappling you. Go down. Shit corner in. Absolute shocking for Pedro Porro. Straight into Martinez's hands, and he goes down on the ball. This game is just going to peter out to a whimper, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Needs to get Valise and Donny on. What have we got to lose at this point?
Yeah. You know, it's bravery, and I mean, it can't hurt.
Can't hurt. Surely not, lad.
Okay. I mean, it's fucking decent ball. What are we going to do with it?
Skip. Kulu.
Problem is here,
Back
if
to
we
skip,
lose the
skip.
ball here.
Oh, my Lord.
Shit.
Oh, holy Jesus Christ. Someone send him to the circus.
Come on,
Shit
Johnson.
ball. Brennan Johnson retrieves it, though. Ben Davies. Another crap ball. You know why they don't start week in, week out. None of them can cross it. Kulu. Hoiberg. Porro. Emerson.
Is Dorrington on the bench?
Yeah.
He is. Dorrington's on the bench?
Yeah. Brennan Johnson, ball to Kulu. Does well to keep it in. Finds the set. So, Porro!
Oh, Morty! Oh, my Lord.
Is he off? Fuck off! Fuck off! He's off. Who's this? Feliz coming on.
Release on.
Oh, yeah, correct decision. He's off. Off the post by Pedro Porro. How much closer could you get? Oh, it's just not going to happen for us, is it? Of course it's offside, says Tyler. Spot on, lad. I'm feeling that way myself. Feliz coming on for Lo Celso. Don't understand why we're taking him off.
Yeah.
He's been the one playing them balls. Never thought I'd say that. Think you might get your wish, Nick. 4-2-4.
Yeah, 4-2-4. Yeah, man. 2 unbelievable chances off the post.
Also, hopefully he gives us a bit of an aerial threat in the box now, right? With these crosses.
Yeah.
McGinn. So do not let him shoot. Well done, Valise. Orgi chats it back to Vicario. Tottenham want to get on with this quickly here. Pedro Porro on the ball. Let's go. Let's drive forward. Goes for the big switch of play. It's way too ambitious. Straight back to Emi Martinez. He's just going to fall down on the ball. Come on, Spurs. You've got to put it all in here. Leave everything out there.
Yeah.
Exert yourself at this point. Phil is starting to find some gaps in
You need to put in a pride performance for the fans. Yeah.
Tottenham with another chance to attack here. Kulu. Oh, Sonny just flicks and takes it away from Kulu. Come on, get after the fucking ball. 4 minutes left. Standing around. What are they waiting on? They're not going to give us the ball back. Go and get it. All the way back to Martinez. It's all right. Emerson retrieves it. Right, let's go. Let's build something. Emerson to Porro. Emerson, well
there
done.
There you go, Emo.
Out to Kulu. Emo's gone on the overlap. Come on, Spurs. Hoiberg. Out to Adoji. Does well there. Skip. Find somebody. Hoiberg. One of you have to look for a ball. Well done. Good ball by Højbjerg to Sonny. Back to Højbjerg. Tries to dig it out. Does nothing with it. Aston Villa out here.
On the break. Højbjerg chasing back. Goes out to the right. Udogie loses his man.
Well done.
Flips him.
Offside. Yeah. Right. Come on, Spurs. 2 minutes left. Let's try and create
Spurs,
something.
man.
Come on, the fuck. Let's go. Who wants it? Emerson. On to Porro. Let's go, Porro. Open up. Get Donnelly at this point. What have you got to lose?
Make a push. Make a push.
No one wants the ball in behind anymore. They're absolutely out on their feet.
Yeah.
Emerson. Into Porro. Come on, lads. Someone be brave and get turned. Davies. Back to Emerson. Jesus Christ. Porro. Good ball around the corner. Kulu on the ball. Well on Kulu. Ref. Free kick to Tottenham.
Free kick in a dangerous spot.
Good position. Can someone get this at least on target? Well on Kulu. He's tried to make something happen at least. Very frustrating evening, Nick. Very frustrating, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't know what to expect from this one.
Out the field, because in a way, the performance has been a lot better than what I thought.
Yeah. We should be winning this freaking match, man.
Overhit by Porro. No one running in behind. Fuck's sake. 6 minutes added on. Get Donnelly on the pitch. Let's try it. Get him on and let's at least try something. Aston Villa making 2 substitutions. John
King
McGinn.
Huddle already assuming that we're going to lose to Man City next week. I caught that, man. That's not written into stone. I'm sure Dave and I will speak on that a little bit after the whistle.
Yeah.
On what happens, what happens going forward.
I think Jack said he was going to do a post-match show anyway. I'm on Chris Cowling's then in a little while as well.
Gotcha.
Oh, frustrating, Nick. Great effort, great performance. Result just not there.
I mean, it was decent for what we had on the pitch, but man.
It's just one of them. We had so many chances. We should have been out of sight. We shouldn't even be in this position.
Yeah. 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 And I saw one comment in there, the high line is kamikaze. Yeah, it is. I mean, Ange did play in the J League, but it's not the high line that let us down.
The high line didn't exploit us today. Didn't exploit that.
They got in behind a couple of times, but we were able to snuff it out. It was dangerous and I didn't like it, but we were able to stuff it out.
It was Ben Davies losing his man both times that cost us, not to do with the high line whatsoever. That second goal, we were on the edge of our own box.
Yeah.
Dyer lets Ollie Watkins drop in to pick up the play and then doesn't follow the running behind him. That's our Davies. Nothing to do with the high line. Both goals, nothing to do with the high line today. The free kick, Davies lost his man.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the high line. High line hasn't even come into it today.
6 minutes of extra time. We're already 2.5 into it.
But we are at a point where we have to figure out what we want to do. Last year we were complaining about how low we were, and now we're complaining about how high we're playing.
I know. Yeah, listen, no, you can't please everybody. Foul on Valise for the free kick.
Just get a good delivery, please. Don't fuck this one up. The last one was absolutely bollocks.
I mean, we got to see. It's got to be on Valise's head.
But all these
Where is
Spurs
he?
players, they all have to go and attack this one. And Johnson picks it up. What can he do? Ref, he's fucking holding him.
Oh, come on, man. Yes, yes, Tielemans, it's you.
Fuck him.
Every day. Every day.
This is a better position to whip this in from. Please. Please. Oh, here we go. The time wasting. Here we go. Get him off the pitch. Roll him off. Come on. Get him up. He's after eating a minute there. Why doesn't he have to go off and take that 30-second penalty? Because he didn't receive attention. Joke. Pedro Porro, a free kick on the left-hand side here. Can he get a good ball? Cool, you've got to run to the back post to try and get on the end of this. No header on it whatsoever. It's a Tottenham corner. Same side. Get set. We don't have time for a set route. Just get it in. Come on, Valise. It's what you brought on for, kid. Oh!
Another close one.
Who was that? Emerson wins the header. Another Tottenham corner, is it? Who won the header there? Emerson wins it. Son goes to get back post. Couldn't get his feet on the end of it. Done well to get a corner there. Not our corner. We'll take it. Kulu.
Cool. The in swing.
Straight into keeper's hands. Exactly what you don't want. It's exactly what you don't want. And now look at him. Now look at him. That's why.
Oh, come now.
Hands on 90-odd
Oh,
minutes.
now. Ooh, my big toe. Ooh, my rib. Oh, Lord. Get the frig out. Oh, yeah.
Can Spurs get the ball in fashion? One last attack. Villa pick up the loose ball here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Trying to press his way in there. Does okay. There should be a couple of minutes past.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Extra time.
Get it under control, Ben. What's the ref doing? What? Drop ball. Joke. Aston Villa taking the ball to the corner here. Someone get over and help Adoji to get the ball off him, for fuck's sake. Why are they leaving him on his own at 90-plus minutes? Get over and help him. Standing there watching. So annoying.
Emery standing there on the sidelines with peanut butter on his gums as usual.
Just when you want someone to get their foot on the ball and create one last attack.
It's one last charge. Vicario's got the ball. One last charge forward. He gives it to Emo.
Come on, please, forward. Emerson. That's it. Drive.
Just go. Oh, no, wrong move. Oh, Lord. That Emerson, that just dropped score down to like a 2. You were in for like a 5 or a 6, but that made it a 2. That was the worst thing you could have done.
Snuff.
All right. That's clearly the game.
Oh, man.
The way we ended this match, last half an hour was just not up to snuff, man. Yeah.
Game over. Tottenham have lost to Aston Villa 2-1 here this evening in a game that we really shouldn't have lost whatsoever, in my opinion. Nick, where do we begin to break it down, lad?
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's the back line that cost us the goals, clearly. It's shutting down. It's Ben Davies, every day. Like I just said, Emerson, I don't think he had the worst game. I think he was okay. He had to play the role of trying to cover Ben Davies' ass as far as pace goes and just try to pick up after his mistakes. But, really, if the front line was doing the job and putting the goal in the back of the net, I mean, we had every chance in the world. When the numbers come out for shots, I mean, it's going to be something like 10 to 12 shots on goal. I just don't know. How do we fix this? Because this should not be happening right now with the players we've got up front, man. Johnson, that with that feed to Son, it's just the timing is just not correct. It's the timing and the composure. If we were playing FIFA, it would all be about the composure with the front line right now, man. And it's just, how do you fix this right now? Is it time? Is it because everybody feels nervous because Van Ven and Romero out? I don't know. I think it may be a little from column A, a little from column B right now, man. I mean, what do you think was our biggest weakness right now in this one?
Look, what I will say is earlier on in this season, we were getting over the line in tight games because we were able to keep clean sheets, right? And we weren't scoring an awful lot,
Yeah.
but we were keeping clean sheets. Since Davies and Dyer and that have come into the lineup, we haven't been able to keep clean sheets, which meant that 1 goal or 2 goal we were scoring isn't enough, And look, today there's no excuse for that forward line. The amount of chances they've had, the amount of chances we had, didn't do enough to take any of them. I mean, absolutely shocking. Ben Davies header from 4 yards out, Sonny piss poor in front of goal, Kulu piss poor in front of goal, Brennan Johnson, how many wrong decisions did he make at the pivotal moment? Just not good enough whatsoever. Absolutely not good enough going forward. Need to learn to be more clinical. We said it, Nick, in the first half. We wonder will we come back to Rudy's missed chances, and that's exactly what has gone on to happen, transpired. However, I'm sorry. I don't want to see Davies in the team again. There's going to be a lot made about the tactics, questioning Ange, questioning the forward line and everything else. But the reality is he switched off for 2 goals. He allowed Pau Torres' header right before halftime, a crucial moment. You clear that ball, you get into halftime 1-0. But you don't. You give them the confidence by conceding right before halftime. They always say goals just before halftime changes games. He's supposed to be experienced, right? He's supposed to know this. Doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Second goal allows Watkins to drop off him to go and pick up the ball, but then also allows him to run in behind. Not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. And I'm fed up with him. I'm absolutely fed up with him. 1 week good, next week shit. And this is indicative of Tottenham Hotspur. But Nick, the difference is that back line ain't keeping the clean sheets we were earlier on in the season. But we do need to score more goals as well. It's one of these games you come out where you've got 2 problems. I thought midfield were good today, actually. You've got 2 problems. You've got a back line that ain't conceding goals, or that are conceding goals, and you got a forward line not taking the chances. 18 shots on goals today, 8 shots on target, 63% possession. And we come out and lost 2-1.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're still in a better position right now than the majority of people thought we would be going into the season. The worst case scenario happened at Chelsea. Suspensions, injuries. You knew that was going to be our Achilles heel. Where does the majority of the fan base sit after this City match? If it goes down 4 losses in a row, do people stick with Ange? I sure as hell do. I don't see anything really wrong, with the way the game is being played from a management point of view right now. It's people who should be scoring, who are supposed to be good goal scorers, are not scoring.
Yeah.
And we have a crap back line because we don't have the depth right now.
2 bits.
So, I mean, go ahead.
But on that, though, Nick, it was self-created in the summer. Ange Postecoglou asked for 2 centre-backs. They brought in 1. You have that other centre-back there today. Davies doesn't play. We sold Harry Kane right before the start of the season and chose not to bring in a striker. It was always going to come back and haunt you. Always. You have Harry Kane there today. You probably win that 4-5-1 easy. We need someone to be more clinical up front. Just It's man-made. It's a man-made problem by us. It's not luck. We're not unlucky. If we would have done the right, I think we had a good summer window, but we need to just go that extra mile, and we never do that. We never just really fully cover bases, and that's why we always find ourselves here in this position.
Yeah, and just to Donovan Osterreicher, yeah, you're right. He knew target Benton, put Cash, the jack off on Bentancur, let him rough him up. The refs aren't going to do shit about it, and he was our metronome, and you're going to get joy, luckily Basuma's back in, and hopefully Sarr's back in next week. Hopefully Bentancur is not too bad.
Yeah,
we have to, as a fan base, we have to show character right now. I know we've been waiting for years and years. We've been through the shit. Well, we got to go through some more shit. We got to deal with it. I'm still not convinced that this team is the finished product or what we're going to see as far as an Ange Postecoglou Tottenham this season. We're going to have to wait till next season to see what it really looks like. But we've got the elements in there that should be dominating games. And God damn it, if we had our number one people on the pitch, hell, even if we had Richarlison available and he could have gone in there, I think it would have been more effective. We're just going to have more patience. I know nobody wants to hear that bullshit.
I'm not sure what patience I have left. Not sure what patience I have left when it's the same things. It's the same situation every year. And I try warning that these situations are going to come about. And if I can foresee it, how's people in the club who's being paid massive amounts of money to foresee this shit can't see it? It's absolutely mind-boggling. But Nick Jerome says it was a good game, but the Bentancur injury was a big loss. I think me and you agree with that, right? The Bentancur injury sort of changed the game because he was cutting them open.
Yeah, and it also that early, and it took out the option to put in Højbjerg later in the match to at least provide legs and a little bit of leadership in there. We had to use the one weapon we had way too early on. So again, by Emery, very well played. Target him, get him off the pitch. It worked. Very difficult. More just a crap position for a manager to be in, where your main man is somebody who just came off of a horror show injury. And it's bad news all over the place, man.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely.
But we have to weather.
I think you're spot on. I think
we have to weather this storm, man.
No, look, I think you're spot on when you say Matty Cash's sole job was to rough up Bentancur. Sole job. You're absolutely spot on, and he executed it. And look, it completely changed the game. Before that, we were able to pick up the ball from deep progress, take players out of the game. Great variety of passing between him and Lascelles. So when Højbjerg came in, that we lost that in the first half. Second half, I actually thought Højbjerg was better. But again, it did change the game. You're absolutely spot on. There, Jerome, absolutely spot on. And this is why we need more strength in depth. Dark Sungji says we were unlucky today. No Reds, offsides. Now it's City. Nick, unlucky today, or masters of our own downfall, or architects of our own downfall?
Yeah, I don't. It's hard for me to say unlucky. I mean, 2 shots off the post that were just golden. They should have been goals. I mean, I guess that's bad luck, but I mean, there were 5 others at least that should have been put away. It's something's got to shoot immediately tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. freaking shooting practice, man, because that needs to happen. More drills about what happens when you have players in the box. Even the crosses coming in from outside, we're constantly going into a defender. I mean, there needs to be more composure and understanding of the movement going forward of your teammates, man. That's where I see the forward line falling short every time right now. Because, I mean, even with the shots that we had, there could have been 4 or 5 more if the forward play was more in gear. There's just nothing, unfortunately, we could do about the back line until Romero and Van de Ven come back, or until we bring somebody in January. We're stuck right there. We have to rely on a firing forward line and a dominant midfield. Now, we do have the advantage of Basuma is coming back, and hopefully Sarr's in there. Yeah, I even just our midfield, I don't think was so bad today, but I don't think Villa's midfield was anything to write home about. It's I think we got lucky in that way. When we come up against City, it's going to be a different story altogether.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I'm worried about the City match. I'm not as worried about after the City match.
Yeah.
Because I haven't looked at the table. I
Yeah.
haven't looked at the table and the schedule that much. My vision has been up until City and then worry about what happens after. But I mean, here we are. We're stuck where we are right now, and Ainge's got to do the best he can.
Eat, sleep, rinse, repeat right now, it seems like, Nick. Really does. I'm just very disappointed. I don't think we deserve to lose that game. I really don't. But we just don't learn our lessons from season in, season out. But big up, Dark Sung G, brother. Really do appreciate the support, my man. Faz Radfire, Nick says, Ange proved he is building something special. I mean, look, that's one thing, right? Ange, the bold decisions he made going into the game did work, right?
Yeah, they did. They did, because people, including myself, were thinking if he plays the same team in the same way as he did the last two matches, then they're going to run right over us. And I think Emery, credit to him, he didn't think that was going to happen either. He had a plan of action that just got him over the line, because that Villa team did not play that well today. We were definitely the better team on the pitch for pretty much throughout the positions on the field, defensively, mid, and going forward. However, their defense didn't have the clangers that our defense had.
Yeah.
That's just what it comes down to.
Absolutely. Absolutely, lad. Look, the fact that Ange already made some bold decisions makes me excited going forward. I think he obviously doesn't fancy Dyer, or as he would have played him today. I think off the back of Ben Davies sort of shipping up the 2 goals today, I can maybe see him being dropped as well going forward. But look, we've got one more game to get through, and we will at least get Romero back, which is a huge plus. But look, I do think he is building something special. Faz Radfire, Conte looked to be building something special. Jose looked to be building something special. But the same problems in terms of squad depth when injuries and suspensions happens, it comes back to absolutely bite us in the ass. And this is my point. Like, we just don't learn our lessons. Yeah. Like, we've had so many starts to good things where you can almost taste it. And you're like, surely now we're going to kick on. Same old problems, same old talking points. And I'll be honest, I've just had it up to here talking about it at this point. It's so stupid. How many millions of pounds a week are they paying to people? And they cannot foresee this. Don't want to force players out the door, which then has a knock-on effect on results, which then kill momentum, which then puts everyone under massive, intense scrutiny. I'm pissed off with it. I do feel like, on the other hand, though, we left one out there today. We gave them that result.
Yeah.
Amount chances we had, we couldn't take them. An inch away, shit finishing, wrong decision making. It's been the summary of the forward line going forward this season. Exciting to watch, but fuck me, can someone just get a clear head in the moment and just find something clinical? Right now, we've only got Son. We sold Harry Kane to become not reliant on one person. Everyone else is going to chip in. But all we've done now is still made ourselves a one-man team going forward. It's not good enough. Not good enough. But look, I think we're going to wrap it up there.
Yeah, you got work to do, David. It's been a pleasure in being with you here, man, after a bit of a hiatus, man. Jack will be back in town doing his thing pretty soon. It's disappointing today. We should have won that game without a doubt. But listen, I'm still, it's not gloom and doom for me. I see what the plan is. I see a way forward. We just need the squad to do it, So I'm gonna play a patient boy. If anybody knows the Fugazi song. I am a patient boy. I wait. Life of a Spurs fan. Thank you very much, Dave. Thanks to the chat. I'm going to be watching you on Chris Cowell and see what you have to say on there.
People saying to me, calm down, this, that, and the other. Look, I'm just angry because I get it, right? A lot of heart in that performance. A lot of good things about it. Lo Celso really surprised me today. Really surprised me today. a lot of heart, a lot of desire, a lot of creativity. But again, I just can't help but thinking the same problems keep rearing their heads and holding us back. Just when we think we're about to break free from the shackles, pulled straight back in. And this is now the third defeat on the bounce. And at the end of the day, football is a results-based industry. We can sit here and pretend we're going to have patience all season long, but if you're not winning games, that patience very, very quickly dwindles out. Look, I get what it is.
On that, though,
I'm not the best guy to be speaking straight after games because too disappointed.
It's emotional.
I'm emotional.
It's
upset.
Tough. It's tough. But listen, man, I'm gonna keep banging this theme into people. Listen, new manager, he deserves time. In fact, he deserves confidence. Basically, he doesn't even. We already see what he's doing. We know there's going to be a rough patch. We're in it right now, in the shit, because of very specific and identifiable reasons. Okay, hold fast, man. Hold fast. Hold on to the heel of the boat, weather the storm, and we're going to come out of it, man. I have a lot of confidence in that. I think that our second half of our season is going to be something to watch, man. So that's where I'm going to leave it.
Look,
glass half full.
I am a sort of glass half full sort of guy, but I don't know, Nick. I'm just finding lately it's starting to dwindle a little because, I've been asking this question all week. Are Tottenham at a crossroads? And I've even though I've been enjoying being top of the league, that October-November period will tell us everything we need to know about this. Will the same problems from past come back to haunt us? It's when things unraveled under Nuno or under Conte. It's in around the period Nuno got sacked, in around the period Pochettino got sacked, in and around the period we fell off the top of the league. It's always this sort of period, and the reason why, we're not equipped for it. We don't have the strength in depth, and until that's addressed, we're going to keep coming back to this same cycle, this same crossroads. But we keep taking the same path, expecting it to lead us somewhere different. It ain't going to happen. We have to take a new route. We just have to go with it. Look, it's one of them games, unfortunately. There's plenty of positives. There's also a few negatives. Look, it's one that's going to be analysed, broke down all week long. I'm sure I'll probably be at it myself. But look, I'm going to call it a night here this evening. I think Jack did text me yesterday saying he was going to do a post-match himself today. So make sure you look out for that. I want to say a massive thank you to my man Nick for stepping in today. I really do appreciate it. Getting up nice and early, even though he's got a family to look after and stuff like that. Giving up a lot of time for us to see. It's good to have you back in the saddle, my man. And look, to everybody else out there, I really do appreciate you choosing, to tune in. There's lots of watch-alongs out there. You continuously and religiously keep tuning back here. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate all the support all day. Everyone who likes, subscribes, super chats, grabs them channel memberships. You have no idea how much it really does help us. I mean, to us, look, it's one of them I really don't know how to feel, but I'll be listening in intently to Jack later on to hear what he has to say. One of them, plenty of positives, couple of negatives, same old problems rearing their heads. But look, we're out. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. As always, regardless, win, lose, or draw, come on, you Spurs. In the mighty hands we trust. We never stop.
We never stop.
Where are we? Outro.